let's just jump in. We're not gonna wait around because we got things to do today. We got people to talk to. We got shit to say. Hello and welcome. My name is Kevin. This is Do It for Bruce. We're here in Crusader Kings 3. My second child, no, third child if we can, Andy too. Huge news if you hadn't known. Today was the day that Chapter 4 got announced. We got a lot of information. Well, not a lot, but a decent amount of information of what's coming in 2025. China, Japan, Korea, all being added in, which is exciting. Will be fun, but that's not coming until at least Q4. There's no fives. Q4, which is probably November, my guess. Maybe if we're super lucky, we can get an October, but we'll see. We'll see what happens there. But today there is a Q5, probably Q5 with how this company runs deadlines. I mean, they're pretty solid with their deadlines. I don't think once they set a deadline, they don't unset deadlines, unless it's the console edition, and then all bets are off. But yes, good guy, Kevin, thank you for the hydration reminder. We are currently streaming on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube all at the same time. Why? Because I'm trying to get that bread, trying to get that cheddar. And apparently this is how you do that. But today we have a new update, 1.15 crown, which has implemented actually some pretty interesting changes. We'll probably try to cover a lot of them and see what they are. You yourself can go and experience it. No extra fee to you. The big changes I saw were automated armies, which means essentially the AI now will fight wars for you. And we tested it out this morning as King William the Conqueror to see if they would conquer England for us, and it did. Easy peasy. That happened. Crusades now have a little bit more nuance to them. They now will gather in 2 locations prior to arriving en masse to the place that they are invading. We'll see how that works out. We'll see how that experience is. There's also more court positions, and court stuff is a little bit more nuanced, but also a little bit more streamlined. So we'll try to look at that. And then last, I think tiered commander traits, which I'm really interested in seeing how that works, and how experience worth that expands. But yes, I wish that I could convert, sell the console and buy a PC. I mean, at this point, you guys, I'm not trying to tell you what to do with your lives, but you should buy a PC if you want to see any of this content within the next year or 2. You should just buy a PC. At this point, consoles and PCs, you can get a lower end PC for the price of a console, and it would do just fine running this. But yeah, enough about me yapping about stuff. Let's just jump in and see what we can get up to. We're gonna start in 1166 because, I mean, I don't really like any of the other start dates. They still Plonker needs cash. The silly Plonker needs cash. I mean, that's true. I always need cash. Cash money millionaires. I don't know where we'll start. Maybe we'll just start as a king just to get a vibe for it. Maybe we'll start Poland? I don't know. It seems like a fun start, or an interesting start, just because they have enough money. And I always feel like I play Bohemia way too much. Always playing far too much Bohemia. So let's play as Poland. We'll start out not really in a intense mode. We're just trying to experience the different things. I kind of want to also see the Mongol invasion and play as them, and see how easy it is to just like auto a bunch of wars when you're fighting multiple people, and see how that goes. What else was I looking at? Over caffeinated. That's probably also what's happening during this stream. There was something about, I didn't find it earlier, but it was something about stability. The stability of the AI, you can increase it. So they're more likely to be stable, but you're less likely. You don't also get the bonuses of stability. Let's get random harm off. This is something, again, I know they just did an update and now I'm already complaining, but I wish there was a search function in here because this stuff is getting a little bit too much, I think. Okay, well, I guess I don't fight it, but let's start as Poland. What's your caffeine fuel source today? I start off with a couple streams ago, there was this milk tea that I promoted that there was no, I wasn't actually like sponsored by them or anything. It was like from Myanmar, and it's delicious and I really like it. Usually it's just a wall-in-one tea, so it's pretty good. Crossbones, welcome in. How you doing? Rock and Diego, always a fan. New update now? Sweet. 867 is GOAT. How dare you slander it? I don't care. Okay, so let's see. We have a decent amount of cash. Let us go and look at our lovely court positions. There are a lot of them. They also show the unavailable ones now too. So some that are hidden behind like hidden behind traditions or specific faiths or specific cultures, which is kind of interesting. Court Scholar. What can they do? Monthly life experience. Court Brewer, we can get one of those. What is this? Lady in Waiting. We're not a lady, so we can't get waitings. This is a Muslim specific one. Master Assassin. We don't have Sacred Murder as a Catholic. We don't have Court Eunuchs. They'll add in a couple more. Culture Emissary. Some other stuff. But yeah, there's a Bookmaker. There's a lot more nuance of these positions. The one that caught my eye, which one was it? It was the tutor. So now that you have a tutor, you can have them liege, liege's heir, or other courtiers holders at court may gain court position holders at court may gain a trade every month. So let's start cooking on the court tutor and see if we can get any extra points from that. I also saw an antiquarian maybe that had it going on too, but we'll see. Court brewmaster, hell yeah, that's old. What's your cafe? Okay, so let us get our dudes stationed and then let's go invade some random land. Hopefully we don't have any crashes today. Time will tell if crashes are coming. I'm hoping we're hunky-dory, but anything is possible with how my PC likes to run. Hopefully the new update is great. Also, the other changes that has happened, there's more, they've streamlined a lot more of the Did I not just, I literally said it out loud. I guess I shouldn't have said it out loud. I shouldn't have said, hopefully there's no, yeah. Well, let's just remove all our mods to make sure that's not the reason that this is happening, because there's a possibility that that is causing some disruption. Oh man. But yeah, I'm interested in seeing how often the court tutor can give extra trait or skill points per person. As for chapter 4 itself, the con stuff looks pretty fun. I'm excited. Why is this game harder than EU4 for me? Really, Austin, you think this is harder than EU4? I think it's just, I think their expectations of EU4 mechanics are a little bit more cut and dry, whereas these can be a little bit complicated in certain regards. But at the end of the day, it's just like, how good are you at keeping people's opinion high? Because as long as everybody likes you, there's no problems. But I don't know. I've also put 4,000 hours in this game, so it's like, take everything I say with a grain of salt, because it's like, yes, Kevin, you've been playing it since release in September of 2020. We get it. You're a dickhead. Bro has a bad omen. Yes, probably a bad omen. But yeah, so chapter 4, cons look fun. That's happening end of April, so that's not that far away. And then Coronations looks like it's just going to be a content or an event pack that adds a bunch of content around maybe 1 or 2 events that you can do around coronations, depending on what kind of government type you are. And then the big one is in Q for the All Under Heaven, which is China, Japan, and adding a bunch of that Eastern content, which I'm interested to see how they stretch the maps, if you'll be able to zoom out completely and see it. I'm nervous that my time lapses are about to be like quadruple the size in gigabytes. So I'm going to need like a third, like solid, like a bunch of more external hard drives to run it all, but we'll see. Wonder what will happen to the Asia expansion mod once they're All Under Heaven DLCs out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they like. I know that Paradox has been working with other modders of recent, and it'd be very interesting to see if they bring them in house to help with that project, or if they're just going to be like, yeah, we're going to take that code. Thank you very much. Bye. So it will be interesting to see if they continue or if they start another thing. Tom, we didn't really get a lot of information about coronations. They kind of just kind of loosely talked about it, just being like, it's about coronations and it's going to be an event pack, and that's pretty much all we got out of them. So here we are again. Can we do it? We'll see. We want not caravan master, we want a tutor, and then we want them to give us things. Also, this is a creepy baby photo. Creepy baby. Let's also move our face real quick so we're not blocking everything. I also want to be able to, yeah, we can see the date at least. Okay, cool. Creepy baby. I wish they could separate the map from East and West world more. My poor PC can't handle it. Yeah, I think they're giving themselves a long runway to optimize the game, because if they don't, it's gonna be problems. Vamos a tener problemas. What was the other one? I wanted to look at Seneschal. No, that wasn't the one. It was court. It was this one. Children court may gain intrigue skill, prowess, but cost of opinion with other children. Just have your wet nurses teaching your children how to be brawlers. The other one that I thought was crazy is that now you could do legendary hunts. You can find a hunter to do legendary hunts. We actually got a siege mechanic this time instead of the other one. So now siege phases are shorter. We get advantage, and then okay, so that's not that like crazy, but like, how does the experience work? Earn experience is required to move further down. I understand that, but like, how do I gain the experience? In war, obstacles are a mere challenge to be overcome. All right, well, I guess we'll have to just go to war and figure out how that works. Let's go and kiss up to our Prince Bishop, and then let's go invade Prussia for their duchy or something. Sounds good. Let's also station our troops before things get a little too hairy. Let's do that, and this. Let's auto this just to see what will happen. I'm interested in seeing how well the AI does at their job. Also, we can now, is it true if you, no, maybe that update didn't come yet, that you can automatically raise without having any issue. Most coordinations would be like a travel function, but all of the vassals travel to capital and imperial. Yeah, I think it's kind of like a royal court thing. So let's turn on this and see what happens. Okay, so they're raising up here. Who's in charge? We're in charge. And now there's a little bit more transparency on what everybody is doing. So if you go to the army itself, you can see what it says. It says army is automated, moving towards siege war target of Clemon. So they're coming down here to siege this land. Let's also make sure that we're weaker than the enemy. Can we ask? Oh, All right, so free update. Caught a buggy. All right, maybe we should play as Poland. That's two strikes against Poland. Let me time for some stand up. All right, so stand up. I don't know any fucking stand up. I'm not funny. I'm just a guy who yells into a mic, and hopefully something resonates with you enough for you to be like, yeah, you know this Kevin guy? He's got some good points. He's got some good points. What's up with the food on airplanes? I think the crown update is not optimized well enough. That's crazy. I mean, we're not playing as Poland, so there we go. Back to the Hoy. Shut up, rat. Don't bring that up. CK3 should be paying you to send the bug reports with how many crashes you had caused. I mean, we have worked with him in the past, Crusader Kings 3, which go check out the Wandering Nobles video on their channel. I wonder who made that great video. So educational, so informative. What a great piece of media. So fun. Who knew that me and T-Pain are on the same channel together? Isn't that crazy, chat? Absolutely insane. If you don't believe me, just go to their YouTube channel. I could put that on my resume. Me and T-Pain appear on the same a YouTube channel. T-Pain is legally your coworker. Yeah, good points, Dragon Diego. Legally, he is my coworker. So when I saw him this summer, I should have brought that up. Should have been like, yo, T-Pain, you know, we work at the same company. We've been paid by the same company. Drastically different amounts, but we've been paid. Who can say that? Oh my God. Oh Lord. Is our thing? Yeah, it's still here. They haven't taken it down. That would be hilarious if they're like, yeah, we're gonna just take that down. That kid doesn't need to do that. So silly. So silly. What a great video. Are you friends with T-Pain? You seem so close. Yeah, Jimmy John, we are actually besties. I constantly show up on his stream all the time. I'm the guy in the back that's slightly out of focus. You'll see me next week when he goes live. Actually, I don't know if he's streaming right now. I think he's still on tour. Yeah, I should make this love affair. I mean, I should make this situation up where me and T-Pain are besties. All right, so we're not playing as Poland, guys. Guess what? Poland's out. Two crashes and we're done with them. Was just playing a very successful CK3 game just for an update to drop. I mean, the thing is, the nice thing about this game too is that you can roll back the time and be on some other bullshit. All right, let's start as Sweden instead. What is Sweden's focus? Do you think he's gonna be Marshall? My guess is he's Marshall. If he's not Marshall, I'm gonna cry. Okay, he is Marshall. He's not a very good Marshall, to be honest. All right, maybe for the last time, maybe it's the court tutor that's breaking the game. So they've also streamlined this process. Now it's more simplified, but you can favorite things, I think. So let me see. Does it show how you do that? Like, so find a spouse is always favorited. I wonder how that is. That under, where does that appear? Could basilize this guy. Let's sway this guy. Cool. But does it work while live streaming on 3 platforms? I mean, the thing is, it's not the software I'm using to live stream is never really the issue. It's usually either my personal system can't handle what's going on or the game itself, because the hardware is the same no matter what, because I'm sending it to a server that then is shooting that out to 3 different platforms. Never seen someone played as a Jew and make the Beni Israel Kingdom in India. We already have that content, and guess when Kevin released that content? Yeah, so go check that out. The answer is I released it on October 7th of 2 years ago, or whenever that was. Okay, so we don't want duchy. We just want the command. And we can do this. Automate the armies enables armies to do this. Let's declare the war and then just keep doing whatever we're doing. Let's go prestige, I imagine. We can marry this woman. I don't know why it's so prestigious. We can also marry this woman. You're in an army. All right, well, let's see how the automatic stuff works. Plays the landless Seljuks. Plays your mom. Got him. Sent their ass to the Shadow Realm after that one. Set this up. How can I be on this throne when I'm in the battlefield? Or am I not? Oh, that's the other thing. We need to steal Upland from our cousin, because he's eventually going to rebel. I'd rather put ourselves in command. Can I change the commander, or did they automatically have the commanders? No, in 1066. So they're moving to support these guys. Let's look at our two commanders we have. We have this guy who is our enemy, eventual enemy, because he's still Austria, and then we have this guy who is also reckless. Let's see how much experience they get from these battles. I'm not so sure how that exactly works right now. The one thing I really wish you could do is auto raid. That would be, I know this is rude to say, but it would be much more helpful than the auto battling, because the raiding can become a little tedious, especially if you have to micro it. But the auto raiding, if the AI can do it for me, I would significantly love that. Did you get experience from this battle? So I wonder if it will say 3 experience you. Will you have also have gotten no experience? Okay, maybe you have to be the commander. Maybe in the battle report we'll see that kind of stuff. No. He didn't get like any bonuses or anything like that. Huh. Good to know. Maybe someone will mod it. Yeah, I think that would be great. That would be so great. Especially with when you become like a large empire who has rating and stuff like that. All right, are we... What are we doing? Okay, so they chose to attack them instead of just sieging down this land. Okay. Gotcha. Not a fan of it already. Let's go find a wife. We need to find a nice lass who will produce many heirs with us. Is there any geniuses? There's only one lowborn, thickly Helena, the thickness as they call her. Wow. That's the only genius in all the realm, but she's got a lot going on for herself. Do you stream on Twitch? I do. We stream on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. All 3 at the same time. Where are the wife's trees? Let's just go into the forest and find a wife. Pluck them from the branch. They haven't quite ripened yet, but soon. Building blocks. We get a hunter's lodge for pretty much free. We get a thing or common ruins for 25 years. Nah, we could get a hunting lodge. Because how much is a hunting lodge normally? Also, let us update our things so we can rip this away from him. Not grant vassal. We want to retract. We don't want to retract. ZH, welcome from TikTok. How are you doing today? Hope all is well with you. Revoke title. He will say no. We probably need an alliance. I think he's more... Well, no, he's not that as powerful. I think there's a time and a place for the auto battling, especially when it comes to like you not really wanting to deal with it. That being said, I don't think I'm going to use the feature a lot myself just because I'm proficient at it. What's up, bro? I wish I had people to play this game with. It's fun multiplayer. We have a Discord where people try to set up some multiplayers every once in a while. I'm not the biggest fan of multiplayer, but that's because I play a certain way, and also multiplayer, you got to be less serious about multiplayer because at the end of the day, it's kind of just what it is. It's not the same exact experience. I'm not sure if I like the new setup of how these work, but that's okay. All right, enforce. Now we've done that. Will they now auto disband? Great. Okay, yeah, they do. Okay, interesting. Not a fan of the stuff exactly, but that's okay. I think in time we might become more of fans. Let's increase all of our dudes so that we can more easily take back Upland and revoke all those lands from them. Because Upland is actually that juicy morsel for our kingdom. Oh, that's right. Once we have auto battle on. Also, fun fact, you can't see this, but we're going to show you anyways. If you do this, you can add any color you want. You still can't see it. How do I show you this? Also, my camera's like swinging around to meet me. I need you not to show me. Convert to Astru? I don't think so. I'm trying to have a chill time. Also, I want to go on a crusade. So if you go here and you can add new flags if you wanted to. So there's tons of flag colors that you might not have ever known. Like, I think there's a light pink or a nice fuchsia. I don't know how many flag combinations there are, but you can just rally on a nice color if you'd like. That's old content for you right there. Let's see if there's more flags. I think they kind of run out of flags. That's a nice lavender. Oh, there's so many flag colors. Let's do the nice orange. I think the orange is what I want. This is the thing. If you auto battle, then you'll never, or auto war, you'll never be able to see your beautiful flag in use. These are like ostensibly the same color. Interesting. Nice purple. Okay. Light pink is the best. I mean, to each their own. Raise a runestone. Let's wait until we rip this land away from him. That's right. We wanted to get our duders. Let's wait a couple months. Somebody's trying to kill me. Damn. Who'd have thunk it? Maybe it's the rivals we just made along the way. Your brother is your new heir. Cool. Okay. Can I go ahead and like retract his vassals? He's probably gonna get mad at that. Right? No, let's just raise up our troops and then go fight him. It's funny because he's in our army right now. So let's see. What command trait do we have? We just have Reckless Battler. Birthday? What? Dude, China, I've been waiting for 5 years for this. Yeah, I'm so happy. Birthday. But China, let's go. Yeah, it should be exciting. You still have to wait a while, practically the whole year, but you know, at least it is on the horizon. That's the nice thing about this endeavor. Okay. We took their capital. Let's go. Let's just actually not. Hastings Celestial Empire. Yeah, we were saying on the live stream that it will be fun to see a Viking from Japan or from Scandinavia to Japan, just to see what how that works. And bro, why can't we just be chill? Just because you lost England, you know what? You want to start beef, brother? No, matrilineal won't change it. You're in an army. Okay, how about this? How about these armies? Reckless didn't change either. We didn't get any points in that one. I wonder why. Let's go arrange ourselves. We don't have money. So now that's new. Before you could ask for a grand wedding, but now you have to have enough money for it. What's your favorite region to play in this game? I don't know. I would say it's kind of a toss-up. I really like playing in Bohemia just because they are really fun to play tall with. Not like I ever play tall, but I like that. I don't really mess with Iberia or the Byzantines as much. I would say, like any dickhead, Western Europe. Can't wait till they add the Americas in. Should be fun. All right. Seemingly, we cannot get an alliance with so-and-so. That's fine. I'm so used to playing Europa right now that I'm like, oh, can't I just do this one thing? Can I end the war early? By just having 62%? Nope, you gotta get 100%. And we might be screwed on that one, so let's move our troops here. All right. They took our banners? What a dickhead. Can we just end this war? This is why you have that auto battler on. You can go ahead and have that. That's fine. I don't really care about that county. The steps should be interesting. Yeah, I agree. That will be an interesting little bit. We're gonna go ahead and revoke. First off, demand my artifact back. And then we're gonna go ahead and revoke title. Yep. And then we're gonna go negotiate release your ass. Renounce titles and... Or can we ransom? I guess. Do we want this boogeyman for 100 gold to go away or just renounce his titles? Or better yet, we'll just cut his head off. He is our rival and he is a dirty heathen, but we do get familiar kinslayer. But this guy, who is this man? He's my uncle? Barely. He's uncle-in-law though. Boo. 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 All right, we have our land back. Where's that decision that says we can change our de jure title? Relocate. Here it is. Interesting. So the county will be the new de jure. Okay, so you can just change it on. That's nice. I kind of like that. Let's just ransom him, and then move our capital back to here because it has the nice little library. Let's demand this guy's conversion and demand this lady's conversion. This expansion is on my birthday. Lucky me. I mean, that is a good birthday wish. Anything for the faith? Sure. This guy's a criminal. Let's demand this guy's conversion. We could go hold court. Let's raise that runestone like I've been trying to do. We wanted an upland. So these guys said they were not willing to bend the knee. That's fine. go ahead and just grant this title of these lands to this guy. No. Sorry. This... I guess this title has not been created, so that makes sense. We need a new marshal. Let's keep looking at the court position stuffs. What was the one that... Okay, here it is. Can you see that? Probably not. Toggle automation. Suggests best candidate in events. Auto assign highest aptitude candidate if available. Auto assign aptitude. Okay, interesting. So you can switch. So no matter what, like say a position that you're really keen on. For me, like if I was doing a run where I had a gardener, sometimes I forget that the gardener exists. So it'd be great to have an auto assigner for that, because normally we have somebody in court who can fulfill that position. What is that? Cupbearer. Vassal tax contribution? Oh my. Appoint this guy, and then does that mean our money automatically goes up? How to activate buildings? How you mean? That would be something I also wish they could add, is automatically adding meat, like whenever possible, have a couple buildings you want set up to go. Levon, thank you so very much for the follow. Welcome in. How are you doing today? What's the goal of this session? To faff about. There's no real goal per se. I'm just kind of experiencing the new content. We're doing well. We are unfortunately not finding a pretty young thing who can bear many children. They're all just okay. Where are all the genius women when you need them? Same with all the quick ones. There's a 19-year-old. She's okay. Any witches spawned in the last little bit since we started this run? There's a 1-year-old, and then there's a 45-year-old, and then there's the thickness. Helena. How bad? She won't because of reasons, but we can invite her to our court. Yeah, we'll decrease a significant amount. Is it worth buying any DLC? Yeah. I would say Roads to Powers, Tours and Tournaments, probably the two DLCs I personally love the most, but I don't know what they're going for anymore. I think a lot of the DLCs are on discount now, especially with the new announcements. We can do the steward thing, and then starts converting the faith there. Great, whatever. Lovely. I know we're just getting underway, but I would like to grab a snack and be right back in in less than 3 minutes. We'll be right back. I'll see you just in a jiff. Thank you for your patience. Okay. Delicious. Let's search out some positions, some court positions that we don't have. Maybe become emperor or something. How do you have the Roman Empire? We made a custom event where or a custom game where I just essentially gave all the land to one person and then they became the Roman Emperor that way. Let's try to make Sweden administrative, which that means we have to go ahead and expand a little bit. But Katrina is going to become our friend. How much land? Look at these Sompi and their cute little clothes. How much land is in though? 13, 10. It's not enough to adopt centralized administrative. We need 75 counties. It's twice that. Yeah. We're above our domain. Really, let's start the basics, Kevin. You're getting all over the place. You need to just get a wife. I just don't like any of the options they're giving me. There's this 9-year-old who kicks ass. What about this poet French woman? You trying to be my wife, girl? That's such an interesting change to the game. Oh, it's 50%. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Let's start seducing our wife. Do we have any claims on anything as... No. Do we have any claims on our court? With our courtiers. We have this guy who has strong prowess. Let's go ahead and recruit him. See what position we can put him in. Let's also go on a hunt because I want to see how easy it is to get a legendary hunt now that we have that ability. God, hunts are expensive shit, dude. Let's do that. A good relationship with your wife kind of does matter so that she doesn't kill you. And also, she won't, lots of offspring and all that. We have this nice man, Nissim, who wants to create a nice cabinet for us. How much is it for the cabinet? 50 gold? I can get suckered into a cabinet for 50 gold. That's cheap by today's standards. What do you think about the conspiracy theory that the Odysseus and the Iliad took place in... What? My guy's out here trying to convince me that Odysseus isn't, and the Iliad wasn't written by the ancients. I don't understand. Are you trying to be like an Odyssey truther? I don't know. I don't know anything. Also, why are you allied with the Byzantines? I really need you not being allied with the Byzantines. Can we get a claimant? Nope. 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 Wow. This guy starts out with a wife who has a claim on Norway. Interesting. Oh, ancient Scandinavia. You didn't finish your statement. Then the Greece. I mean, they're a lot too. They're too skimp. Like, to be honest, they're not wearing enough clothes for what is described in the Iliad. At least from what I can recall of what clothings are. We could go fight a quail if we wanted to. Our wife has become our lover. Good. Adelaide. Now Boris, many children, Adelaide. What is this guy? One of our whole body comfort eaters. My court tutor, Alexander, approaches me concerned regarding state of education matters. Materials. We can make do, but imagine the heights our children could reach if they had more shit. Education for all wards. This furthers the education of all your wards. Well, I don't have any wards, but does that mean in the future, yeah, any future ward gets this bonus too? Is that a dev? Probably. Knowing how this game works, probably. Can we butter up the Pope? Summon a physician. Oh, damn. What's up with this pink-haired lady? Anna? I'm not trusting Anna with our lives. Let's invite this lady instead to court for 25 gold. Oh, sick. Our little cabinet got done in time. Just in time for the plague. And the bloody flux is at home. Oh, frick. Alright, everybody heal it up. Do no more than is necessary. Excellent. Reduce my symptoms. Do you think I could rock this kind of look? Oh, I'm gonna crash. No, I was about to say this game is about to crash if I hit this. You think I could rock the chin lock? I don't like Sweden. Bro has a unlimited riz now. She's pregnant. Defend Denmark at all costs, please. Also, who won England? Probably William. Damn, this plague is bad. Well, we got healed from it. How's our wife doing? Not great time to be pregnant and having the bloody flux, but you know, she's also better. Great. Love that for her. Love that journey. We have Anna, our firstborn. Good plagues if you're playing Sweden. Yeah, I think William won. Can we arrange our dearest daughter with one of their ugly ass kids? They'll say yes. Sweet. Alrighty. What shall we do? Shall we spread the good word to all these pagans here? It's interesting to me that the Vikings became Christian way before any of these Slovakian and Vindalus. Just with like adjacency, it feels like they would all have converted around the same time, but I guess Vikings were interacting with Anglo-Saxons and the rest of Europe a lot more than probably this group was. At William, hello, my man. How are you doing today? We're doing good. We're doing well. We just survived a little plague. It was nothing. We should get some mangonels. We'll put him here. What are the special buildings? Remind me where the special buildings are in this area. I think there's this one, and we definitely want this mine. We want to make the mine our own. Is there a way? I could get that mine from you, my friend. Yeah, he'll just give me the mine. What a homie. He's like, sure, you can have the mine, but that's tyrannical. And I'm like, I don't give a shit. I don't give two shits. I don't care. Give me that mine, you mother. This one's experiencing the bloody flux pretty badly. Stealing so many monks really didn't help. I mean, the call is coming from inside the house. Superb. I have the day off tomorrow. Nice. What are you gonna do with that day off? Cry? Just purposely mean for no reason. Let's see if our wife can't up our stats. Also, our tutor has yet. Let's go find a better tutor. Let's go find the best tutor we can find. So they can give us a bunch of education, because your boy needs to be educated. This lady won't come. That guy won't come. Nobody's coming at court. This isn't Kingdom Come. Nobody's being delivered. Let's do that one. It will be a little bit more expensive, but at least we can now more easily invite people. This guy says no still. This lady probably would say yes. Let's get her. How much for trouble? 29 gold? Sure. What about this perm guy? I like his little Inuit hat. How much for you? 6 gold. Sure. Demand conversions, 33 chance. That's the plan. Talk to the girl. I can't launch the game. Says I gotta download some Windows stuff and check the file. Did it all? Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. I think the new update might have caused some problems. Who's this guy? Oh, Count Dickhead. Give me your renown, please. Thank you. Wife's pregnant again. Our son has the flux again, or is this our brother? Who cares? Some guy. Your brother. Yeah. R.I.P. Big ups to him. Hate to see him go. Kevin, why are you so callous to these fictitious characters? I mean, they were in my life not long enough. Maybe that speaks ill of me, where people have to be in my life long enough for me to give a shit. Is this one worth giving up? Probably not. Our spouse wants to help people out. We can study with the chancellor. Another daughter. Adelaide. You get one more chance at having us a son, and then it's straight to the dungeons with you. I need better stock. This is a patriarchy. None of what you're producing is patriarchy material. Huh? We need that. Speaking of patriarchy, let's add in a better tutor. I imagine either of these people are better. The thickness herself. We could punish criminal or grant pardon. So she likes us. Let's have a seneschal, I guess. Have them doing control stuff. And this guy can be good at that. Let's do this one. This way. So yeah, there's a bunch of new stuff that's come out today with the... When it comes to like court positions, they're a lot more... I like what they've added. There's just a lot more going on with it. You can do a little bit more there and there. Kevin, just roleplay the average medieval monarch. I don't know what an average medieval monarch's trying to do, though, to be honest. Feels like they're just trying to keep things under wraps as long as possible. Can I take Poland over? No. We have one claimant. Is it gonna crash? Oof. I felt we were interacting with Poland, so the game was like, no, we're definitely gonna crash. It definitely thought about it for a second. Permaculture. Sure. We have a dangerous faction forming. It's the Ostrichu, who are just the boys who want to get their lands ripped away from them. That's the squad that they've put together. It's quite the squad. No, let's move these guys here. And then let's move these guys here, because the mine, for whatever reason, mines give better siege upgrades. We can transfer a vassal to somebody. I'd rather not. Can you explain the China stuff? I'm too lazy to watch the video. China comes, map bigger. Excited? That's it. Really what's happening is the map is getting larger and China will be added, as well as Japan and Korea. And it looked like the Philippines too, maybe parts of Southeast Asia. We don't really know what exactly is all entailed. You can play as China, yes. That is the want of so many. Let's just get our shit ready so that we can go pop them when they decide to start something. We'll go ahead and revoke this guy's lands, even though he won't accept it. We're in charge, so I want to see how long it takes. So we're sieging. I want to see how long it takes for us to get like better siege experience. Adventure inspiration. Huh. Legend renowned throughout the world because our antiquarian gave it to her? Wait, so hold up. Does that mean she will want to go on a legendary thing, but will she leave court? Yes. Helen might leave your court and will stay if given a reason to such employ. Okay. But unfortunately, because she's our tutor, she won't go on her legendary quest. Well, I think we can find a new tutor, especially we can get Alexander Oltner. That's definitely this guy. That's definitely a dev. I'm visiting China with a horse archer ASAP. How do I stop my vassals from hating my heir? Forehead kisses. Lots of forehead kisses. Have you tried doing that? Though Australia, I don't think, yeah, I don't know what they would even do with Australia. But if you want Australia, go to play Europa, because Australia is definitely there. 245 gold? Damn, girl. Expensive. You want freedom? I will take freedom from thee. Force. Revoke. And then so be it. And then let's ransom him to be gone from this realm. For his 10 gold. So just kiss your vassals then? Yes. No, I think the best way to not have them hate your heir is just have a strong enough army so that your heir can just deal with that real easy like. Wow. These poor suckers signed up for a real war and then the war ended before they could even really do anything about it. At least we'll negotiate their... we're gonna go ahead and revoke title. And how much for the ransom? Ransom's only 10 gold. I wonder what predicates their ransoming. Like, what's the cost per person, per prisoner? Because sometimes you get all the money and then sometimes you get like none of their money. I'm gonna have to get used to the new systems. Negotiate, recruit, demand conversion. Cool. What are your plans for the first playthrough when Asia expansion releases? It's hard to say right now because steps will have come out by then, so steps will probably inform my decision, but it's probably going to be a Genghis Khan run, if anything. Got to make the Yuan dynasty. Got to make it thick. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Let's call this one White Guy. Thank you for following. Thanks for this. Thanks for following the channel. White Guy. You are our firstborn heir. What a great name. White Guy Erikson's son. When do you think the Asia DLC will be released? They slated for Q4, so probably I would say November. If they do it any later, then December kind of gets run into with all the rest of like Christmas stuff. I think if they were smart, they would do it in October, but November is my guess, because they essentially probably have to optimize the shit out of this game, because like right now in the later half of this game, or later stages of the game, it gets pretty dicey when it comes to how much time it takes for things to happen. So I feel like really what they need to do is figure out the best way so that doesn't continue to happen. Are we back down to 5? We are. We should have probably given this guy land, but whatever. He doesn't matter. All right. We've yet to see any of the crazy stuff come from having a good tutor. Maybe let's go find another one. This Greek man. How much for him to come visit us? 34 gold, sure. And then let's sponsor our courtier for 245 gold. She's gonna go on a legendary adventure. Off you go. Pop. How do I increase domain limit? There's a couple of different ways to do it. The easiest way is to have higher stewardship. The higher your stewardship, the higher your domain. What should we ask for this lady? Something truly unique, exotic animals, materials you cannot find, a tapestry artwork that makes me wish I was there, trust in your instincts to bring something back. I want something unique. A trinket, maybe? Let's do a trinket. Oh yeah, what do you think about the hegemon rank coming in? Did they describe it as a whole, like a above emperor, and now there's hegemon? Because I didn't see the dev diary. Did it say, or was there a dev diary? Did it say that was gonna be added? The properly represents the power of influence of China in the period where it introduces new tier of title above emperor. Hegemon, the new title tier, allows you for further grandeur and representative division of power. Interesting. Dynastical cycles. And somebody should make a little video about each one of these things instead of just popping off like he did this morning where he didn't have the full information. Let's look at the coronation. That one they didn't really talk about. Beyond the Steppe of Eurasia, Chapter 4 introduces a new event pack simply titled Coronations. It's a medieval world. A coronation was more than just a gathering. It represented the moment where earthly divine... okay, so this is exactly what they read on the thing. Coronations function as a new activity, letting you experience the event firsthand. Coronations with religious authority and conduct the perfect ceremony to establish your rights to the rules in the eyes of your vassals and subjects. The plan is to plan it wisely because the consequences of the activity can echo through your entire reign. So there's probably going to be like modifiers that they gave you in coronations and shit like that. They didn't say too much about it, but I think so. Yeah, the dev shows a little bit more of what's going on there. Demonstration of leadership. Respected figurehead. No, I'm good. No, I'm good. This is my daughter. I will get her teeth so that I can break them up and use them to do stuff. Somebody's trying to murder me. That's not very nice. When is the DLC releasing for Xbox? So they just released Wards and Wardens for Xbox. My guess is that means we're not anywhere close to getting this stuff for, or at least Chapter 4. Like Chapter 3 hasn't even been cracked into. I would say they're running about 2 years or more behind us. So I imagine in the future they'll get it done. I don't know. It's hard to say. Anything's possible. We got a Cuttlebone Saint Varden figurine of Varden Mamikonia, an Armenian general who secured the Armenian rights to practice Christianity in the Battle of Avarai in 451. And his helmet is filled with bronze detail sent to King Eric by Helena during her adventure. That's just 1+ knight. That's nice. It's a nice little trinket there. Feel like burials are often kind of forgotten, and I hope they add something that makes coronations harder to forget. Yeah, I think they'll be a little bit more nuanced than just ain't that cool. You fool, I am king of Sweden. Bring forth the nasty poet. Wait until the tavern. So we can just get blacked out drunk with our soldiers. Great. Still interested on this auto war stuff. It seems to be working out just fine. Another daughter. I mean, minus the fact that, hey, maybe don't let our capital get sieged down. Especially when we have excess troops. All right. I guess, yeah, it's not perfect. It's not a perfect system. I think it's mostly for you to like kind of not have to think about it as much. Don't. But they do a good job of like dividing up the troops a little bit more. Like, maybe really don't have the troops get absolutely destroyed. A cup for 245 gold. She becomes veteran adventurer. I mean, I did ask for something cool. I wouldn't describe this as something cool, but here we are. What are you gonna do? Make Finland Swedish again? I'm excited about the 3 new government types coming this new chapter. What's the third one? Nomads, herders, and celestial. Is that the vibe? Okay. We don't have the money yet. We have a dangerous faction brewing. We have a rivalry. I feel like rivalries start a little too easily in this game. It's fine. Like they can do that. I don't really care. Let's do that, and then let us do hit and run. What's your opinion on paganism? Like there's not been a lot of new content around it. I was expecting that they would add a whole like new tier to it, like you would have more pagan specific stuff around the map, but seemingly not as important as some other content that they're doing. How's our traits going? Seemingly good. Is herder and nomad not the same? Yeah, they're slightly different. I believe Korea and Japan also will get the unique government if you read the Steam for the Asia DLC. The dev diary probably says that. I guess let's pull that bad boy up and see. From Ireland to Cathay. For the celestial might, the imperial China is unique government of Japan and Korea to the god kings of the Indonesian archipelago. Each new area in all of under heaven features new culture, faith, and flavor. I'm excited for the new faiths that are going to come, like Confucianism and Shinto and your whatever else. We can go ahead and hold court if we wanted to. Just started the tutorial last night. Nice. Interested to see how the new government affects after the end and had nomads for a while. That had nomads. Can you have no faith? No, so every character is, no matter what, has a faith. Some are easier than others. I think Catholic is probably an easy faith because there's just so many of them, and usually to rule a Catholic nation you just got to be a good Catholic. Good old Catholic. Interesting. Let's see. Can I just go and invade this guy? We can't do the kingdom yet. How do you think Japan will be in chapter 4? I think it will be... I mean, it will be Japan. I don't really know what's going on in medieval Japan as much as later, like during the, like, what is it called? Sengoku period or whatever, where it's like the battling states. Who is this little girl? My hands are full. I don't need to be bothered with this little girl. Count stands before you, my lord. The threat of Denmark weighs heavy on me. King Sven looms across the border. He points only days from the gates of our thing. We can help improve his ramparts, or we can do shared burden. What is shared burden? Vassal opinions. One of our mayors comes to us, my liege and king. She spouts, my acquaintance Toffen of Hamstern seeks an honor of serving you and his as a knight. He's an okay knight. Sure. So you have one tip for new players. I think the hardest thing that it is for this game when it comes for new players is succession. So once you can nail down succession, you'll be much more proficient at the game. Because with every character's death, your lands can be split. So it's better to have pretty much all your land going to one character so you don't lose all that like work you've been putting into those lands. The best way I've found to do it is obviously change your succession laws. But in the early game, you can't do that as well. But try not to have as many male heirs. And if you do have male heirs that you don't want, you can just put them in prison and then move them to the dungeons, and they'll be dead within like a couple months. Do you think Catholics will stop almost always being the dominant faith in your time lapses when the new faiths are introduced? It's hard to say. I think we'll see with Tengri, because what usually happens is the Mongols show up, and then they inevitably cause a ruckus, and they will explode. But sometimes, for whatever reason, their kids will, their families will do stuff. Their families will become Catholic or Christian of some sort. Let's see. Rat, you haven't been named in a minute. You're my second born. Least likely to attain the throne, but you know, we'll keep you around just long enough for you to maybe get something going. Not as good as White Guy. White Guy is the much better child here, but we're gonna educate you nonetheless. Imp, you know my question? Do I know your question? I don't know, Imp. Let me know. What's your question? Let's give you a shout out while you try to formulate this question. If you don't know Emperor the First, he is a content creator on Twitch. He does a lot of art streams. He does some Warhammer 40k. He is a nice, smart lad living in Germany. From Germany, I assume, too. I don't actually know that. I just assume that. Oh, dang, it's not EU4. No Polish invasion. No, actually today we started playing as Poland twice, and the game, for whatever reason, crashed just right off the bat 2 times in a row. So we decided to just play as Sweden, just to see what the vibes were like. Okay. There has been a new update, Imp. Smart. I am from Germany, indeed. I mean, can't assume anything about anybody nowadays. You know what they say about assuming? Tell me what they say about assuming. Oh, damn, this girl is fucking... Damn, girl! This is a random character, and she... Damn. Look at this random character. Countess Charna. Look at her fucking spooky-ass house banner. We are immortal until we die. Damn. Fucking spitting bars. She's our spy master. She's absolutely killing it as an intrigue expert. Oof. How's the update? Have they fixed all the annoyances? Yes and no. So there's been a lot of new... I should just speed up till there's a Crusade, because I want to see what that mechanic looks like now. But they've changed how battles are done now. You can have the AI run wars for you if you want. Which let's do it for this incoming impending disaster of rebels. They also finally let you change your de jure capital. They do. Kevin, do you like custom empires like I do? I want the Polish Empire, not Westphalia. You want freedom? You can have it at the end of a blade. So now the AI is raising up their troops, or my troops, I guess, on my behalf. It's interesting you don't get put in charge of the armies ever. Show on. We should be able to win this. The AI is feeling very... I don't know why they keep splitting the army. Oh, no. Oh, barely? Okay. Interesting. So the AI will get clapped. Is willing to get clapped. That's tough. They just run into danger. All right, interesting. Will they do it again? They're just gonna keep suiciding into this. Okay, that's not great. Let's just keep watching the AI fruitlessly run their head against these rebels. I mean, I would say in this circumstance, this is a bad example, but like we had it earlier on where we had played as King William, or I guess Duke William, and have them run it. So I think if you give the AI overwhelming advantages and you just are just like, I don't really want to fight this war, they'll do it for you. My question is, what happens when you fight like multiple armies? Let's take them off this for a second and then work on it real quick. We'll give them some mercenaries. So we'll give them mercenaries, and then let's set them back on the path. All right, see now that they have mercenaries, how well this goes for them. Probably still badly. No, went well for us. All right. So enforced, great. So they disband, cool. All right, so let's go and attack this guy for like, we're in debt. It's rude. Negotiate release or ransom. It reminds me of when you're sieging an OPM and they just keep sending their 200. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Let's just say the AI is persistent but not clever. Does that fit the bill? Let's see how they do in a two war. Like a 2-person war. Let's see if they split the forces and how it works, or do they just focus down one at a time? No, it seems like they split the forces, which, I mean, especially late game when I'm just like, I don't really give a shit about this war, because it's like a long term, it's not that important. but like, okay, they're bad. So they need overwhelming odds in their favor because they split the army there, and it didn't really do as well. Dude, homegirl, Alva, you need to chill. I'm trying to watch the AI be bad at fighting conflicts for me. Do you think most CPUs will handle all of the Asia? I'm not even going to begin. I'm not a computer guy, so I don't know what they'll do, but I have a feeling they're going to try to optimize that as much as possible because adding in that many more characters, right? Like right now, let's see how many characters are in this game. Right now, in the game, there are 25,000 characters. My guess is they really need... How many counties do you think they'll add? So it's from... Right now, there's about like... I think there's like 2,600 counties in the game. Do you think they'll add that many more or just like 1,000 more? Because depending on how many counties they add, that means how many baronries within those counties are owned by characters too. So it's just like a math problem of like, there are X amount of counties being added. Each county has this many barons, and those people need supporting characters around them to do their things. So it sounds like a large undertaking, and I don't think they would do it unless they had like a path forward. I really missed a ton of the announcements updates. I feel damn all of Asia announced, like all of it. Japan, yeah, Korea, Japan. It looked like Southeast Asia was getting added. The Philippines was there, at least in the map. But that's not until November, so don't get too pumped yet. Get excited, but not too excited. You know, that kind of vibe. I mean, I don't hate the auto battle. It doesn't... It's not great, but it also isn't so terrible, you know? I feel like it'd be interesting to see if you became Temujin and see how easy the like expansion would be. It'd be nice, you know, it'd be really nice is if you could section off your army and be like, hey, I really only want this bit of the army to control, and the AI can do the rest of the things with the rest of the army. Like if I went and raised more mercenaries, will they automatically be added in? Let's see. Yeah, they're already under their control. Okay. I mean, when they have overwhelming force, which for the most part, that's how my campaigns go, is where I'm overwhelmingly kicking ass and taking names. It is definitely interesting. What are the options for the auto battling? I keep calling it auto battling, but it's not auto battling. That's something else altogether. You can change it up. So automated army settings. Assign, I would manually assign commanders probably, or automated, which means you can assign anybody to them. And then hiring troops. Oh, interesting. You can have them extend mercenary contracts or hire people. I mean, maybe not so much. Maybe when you're wealthier, this makes more sense. But for the most part, it looks like that's the only things you personally have control of. What I wish they would let you do is raid. If I could raid, if I could make the game raid for me, that would be awesome. This game looks like Medieval Hoi. Might have to try it out. Michael, it's called Crusader Kings 3, and it's made by the same people. What do you recommend for new CK3 players to focus on? I'm also playing as Bjorn. I would say, I said this earlier in the stream, the best thing to focus on is long-term success in this game comes when you have a better handle on succession. Because no matter what, when a character dies, things are going to go wrong, and learning how to better understand what to do and what and when to do things is really good. So succession is important. The other thing you can focus in on which falls into succession, is core territory. I talked about this a lot, but like maintaining lands that you've been developing personally long term makes it so that they stay with you long term, and then you don't get screwed over. So like one of your characters is making an ungodly amount of money, and then you lose half your lands, and that can be a pain in the dick. Yeah, once you have that figured out, everything else kind of falls into place, because like there are specific little rules here and there that you'll be like, this is weird, I don't really understand this. But if you don't have succession down pat, the game just becomes like not impossible, it's just much more difficult. So like you just make it arduous for yourself unnecessarily. But yeah, hopefully that answers your question. Dude, I think I like the auto warfare shit. Look at this. I don't have to think about moving all these troops around. You just give the AI enough rope and they will do the hanging for you. That's how you should say that, right, Kevin? Give the AI enough rope and it will do the hanging for you. Even if you get into the dirt, pummeled into the dirt, good succession will allow you to come back in time. Yeah, there's not... I used to kind of like the idea of doing like a... oh, fuck, the measles, dude. I liked doing a... is banish. Every infected counter is banished. Clear the disease. Who would banish? Who would be banished? How many people are being banished right now? Every infected courtier or guest is banished. Is that including all my children? Oh, sorry kids. Time to go. Papa says goodbye. Are they banished? No. They're all about to die though. Managing grief. Shit. Frozen grief. Managing grief is fine. Dude, we are... Shit, not Prince White Guy. Now we are stuck with stinky little rat. Sorry, white guy. You got. Oh, and in the meantime, my auto army got clapped. Where did you guys go? Maybe because our mercenary company no longer exists. Sure. Did you make a fucking clip of me saying what I just said? Give the AI enough rope and they will do the hanging for you. That's how you should say that, right? Yeah. I usually hold a duchy by putting on election, and it basically ensures my heir to keep all the lands. Yeah, that does also help. Damn, I was seriously the only one to survive. 100% did clip that. Is this game fun? Always been interested in it, but it looks really confusing. I think it is confusing at parts, but like compared to some other Paradox games like Europa, or Hearts of Iron, it's probably one of the easier ones that you can learn from. While there is a plague afoot, why don't we grieve our lovely firstborn so that we can beat some of this unnecessary stress that we have. Damn. Did I turn on plagues to be absolutely the shittiest? Plagues. Plague pretty normal. To be honest, I'm starting to hate plagues. Maybe this is a hot take, but plagues kind of suck. How's the war going? I guess that's the auto warfare stuff makes it so more that it lends itself to RPing a little bit more, because now you just kind of you send the troops out to fight the war, and watch now. See, now people are gonna be like, Kevin, you hate the auto warfare in Victoria, and I think the answer is I like the ability to be hands-on and hands-off at any given point. If Victoria's conflict was like this, where I could at any point tune in and be like, okay, this war needs a new general, it's time for me to step up. I think it'd be great. Automate plague handling too. No, I'm good. What are your PC specs? I would have to look them up. It's called Fate Rat. You are a chosen one. Sweden has been filthy. Man, white guy really has a hate boner for the Swedes. A newfound faith. He thinks this will stop us? No, yeah. Just because he becomes Christian doesn't mean I'm not going to take his lands. All right, we lost some stress, which is good. That's what we needed. Into the taiga. Abandoned church storage. You find many things. Book of... No, I don't really want this book. This tome kind of sucks. Gain the Dagger of Might Prayer. Dagger of Mighty Prayer? What the fuck? Oh, somebody else gained that. All right. Did you win this war yet? No, it looks like you're about to lose the war. Major disease recovery. Yeah, this war might be lost. All right, boys. We got to tune in back in. Thank you for the lurk, Imp. Got D&D coming up. Nice. Okay, I actually wish that was an auto plague handler. Would be auto put the physician on plague prevention, and also, well, I think there, at least you can recruit a physician pretty easily. I might be wrong, and that was the update, but be careful, white guy. I am Swedish. Dude, watch out. Swedes are coming out of the woodwork, guys. Holy fuck, I'm scared. All right, let's take them off the auto warfare, because at this point they're just suicide themselves. I wish they don't seem too keen on gaining back the strength. They seem just willing to just go headlong into a conflict over and over again. Not a lot of forethought. All right, let's use all our vassals to beat up. Well, yeah, let's use our vassals to beat these guys up. Who's our general? Not us. It should not be us. We're good, but we're not that good. It should be this guy. Has his reckless gone up at all? Seemingly a little bit. Let's keep the banner. What is the debuff? Defending in those. Will not be threatened. We have a Liberty War? Cool. Alright. That war is done. Damn, boy. Let's call England into this Liberty War. See if they can handle that on their own. Damn. I feel like William turns from very supple, healthy man to very unhealthy man pretty quick. Crusader Kings 3 and free don't mix. I mean, there is free content every once in a while. Every DLC has free stuff. This dude wants a white piece. I guess we can accept a white piece. No harm, no foul. We now have to put down these disloyal vassals. Siak. Nomad DLC is surprisingly coming extremely soon. I mean, they did that kind of last year where they announced it and then had the new DLC coming out the very next month. So it's not, I wouldn't say it's like super soon, but it's soon enough that I'm happy that with it. Is William like a badass general now? Let's see. Not really. His skills aren't even all the way up. I wish to see all the best generals in the realm. Not this guy. All. Let's look at top marshal in all the realms. This guy. Okay, so he does have a 1-star logistics. This guy has 3-star and master of campaigns, which means martial, army movement, retreat, loss. It's interesting. So you now have to cultivate a lot more of your commanders to be successful. Exalted Warlord? Yeah, that came with, what was that? Came like, I think that was in chapter 2, that level 5 traits came in. So you can go to the universities and gain some, gain an additional bonus to your education trait. It's really expensive, but can pay off pretty well. Another banner for us. Nice. So the game is called Crusader Kings 3. CK3. A medieval sim where you sit on your high horse and spit on peasants. Let's go siege down the main person's stuff. How long have we been playing this game? 20 minutes or 20 years? An hour and 30 minutes? All right, how were we not? How's this war not over? All right, Rat, do you want to be brave, zealous, or actually, what are we gonna make you? I guess you could be a warrior like your father. We'll make you brave, most likely to die in combat. All right, brave and martial, yeah. Guess what, guys? I'm tired of standing, so let's sit down. Camera has lost the plot. There you go. Cool. What are we doing with this run? I mostly want to just see the Crusades. I think that's one thing I want to check in on. I mostly wanted to look at the court stuff. I was pleasantly surprised with what we've seen so far with the courts. Nothing like overtly like, damn, this is the best. But I mean, it seems good. We should check in on how it is to play as a vassal and try to get the court positions and see what those look like. Asking for court positions that way. Maybe I should make a fucking piece of content where I'm just such a clickbait content where I'm like, they fixed Crusades finally in Crusader Kings 3. Whoa, isn't this crazy that they fixed Crusades? Absolutely crazy. Literally playable. I think it's funny that you can only revoke one piece of land from people and then they get mad at you. Let's go ransom this guy. We're gonna put him under somebody else. Do you want this land? You can get this land if you want. Great. Negotiate. Let's revoke your title. Why is it considered bad? I don't know. That's dumb. Alrighty, and then we'll revoke this guy's lands too. Ransom, okay. So, is there anybody left in our prisons? I guess we should check ourselves. Oh, there's a fuck ton of people in our prisons. We'll wait until this happens. Revoke title. Then let's go ransom everybody who can be ransomed. Off you pop. And then these couple people who can't be ransomed. We can torture them, we can move them to house arrest, or we can execute them. Yep. Yep. Going for any achievement on this run? I wasn't planning on it. We're just experiencing the new content that it was dropped, and I wanted to see what was good. We can give this guy back his lands if we wanted to. Make him a duke. Put him in prison and immediately make him a duke. Sounds like the move. Starting to make a lot more money. We should probably invest it if I was smart. Can't build a university just yet because we haven't been developing our lands. Let's do this. We can build a city. We probably should up our armies. Yeah. Cool. All right. Looking like a nice little Sweden. Our daughter's come of age. She is strong. She is robust. She's betrothed to this dickhead. Nice. We can become strategists. I'm here to support the homies. Also, give Bruce my love. Astral, welcome in. How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Bruce is doing well, minus the fact that he's over grooming himself. So we have to put a cone on his little head because he's a stupid little guy who's over grooming himself. So let that be a lesson to you, Bruce. Don't be over grooming yourself. Who is this? Efficient assembly. You are my architect. Sure. I'm alive. The cone of shame. Yes. All he experiences is unfortunately the cone of shame, and he looks so sad because he's just like, why must I revel in the cone of shame? Why am I put in this cone? What shameful acts have I done? Looks like Sampi. How do you pronounce it? Is it Sampi or is it Sampi? I think it's Sampi. I actually have no clue. Sampi is having a bad time right now. We had to put a cone of shame on our bird when she was over-peeing herself. Over-preening, not peeing, over-preening herself. You can over-preen? I guess that makes sense. It's just like over-grooming. But I thought the preening was to like release the bird feathers from their bird cage. Their bird prison. Look at this scary witch girl. This was just a random pull. She's scary as hell. She also has pretty sick stacks when it comes to intrigue, and her house banner is a creepy spider on a white and black background, and her house words are, "We are immortal until we die." I mean, it's pretty solid shit. Sump me. Okay. We had another son. Let us see. Big Willie. Thank you for following the channel. You're our secondborn because our firstborn died, and our secondborn rat has become our firstborn. And we don't even remember Prince White Guy. But Big Willie, Eric's son, is gonna do good shit. I can smell it. Something about his powerful name gives me that hope. Okay, any of the other court stuff we can do? General gossip. We can get the furry. I know it's Fury, but it's so funny. Astral, have you ever gotten this title? It feels like it's up your road. I stand Big Willie. Okay, so we can get to choose our names, or we get 150 prestige. I don't know how this seems like it's just a martial focus where we have to have. We don't have. Oh, we do have brave. I'm an idiot. So if you want to get this event, you have to have wrathful and be on the martial focus, I would imagine. Okay. We're still on the hunt to make things better for ourselves. Oh, Rat gains the trait arbitrary and profligate. Oh, Rat, we can't have you being profligate. Arbitrary or Prince Rat loses 95 gold. Bitch, where are you getting this cash from? Runestone is repaired. He's a child. And we lose the runestone. 50-50 chance on getting that. Wait, where's our wife? Oh, that's right. Did she die? No, she got banished from court. That's right. Can we let her come back to court? Homegirl, I need your stats. All right. He got arbitrary. A scheme? Who is scheming? This woman? I don't care. Our wife was banished from court because the plague came, and I said, all that have plague must leave. And apparently everybody who had plague left. All right, it's 1089. How long until it's our most likely crusade? We have the fervor. I'm so done with plagues. To be honest, I would turn off plagues in a moment. Maybe next run we turn off plagues because it's just not fun. Damn, they're not matrilineal. That would have been smart. Why is everybody trying to kill this one lady? Our wet nurse is just she has started some shit with some people. She just keeps starting. Humble, cynical, or content. Let's make him humble. This kid's not going to be very good. Let's try to influence him personally, and we'll give him stubborn. What's the thing that gives us the bonus? Incompatible child trait, and his personal traits already got 3. We can make him wrathful, however you want to say that. Let's try stubborn. I don't think it's gonna work, but worth a try. Alrighty, just give me the crusade so I can see how those mechanics look, and I can complain about them or not. That's essentially what we're here to do now. Give me the peace, bring my soul. I want to live lost, and her daughter died. What did she die of? Childbirth. Rip. There goes our alliance. Well, that's fine. Look at this little guy. What's this little guy? Court Carl? Count Carl? What's he up to? Ah, Count Carl doing some bad stuff in this random county. Damn, life is coming fast and quick. Witchery and salvation. This guy becomes a witch. Can I become a witch? All courtiers and guests get opinion me. Enough, cease your baseless accusations. Servant is right. We cannot be too careful. Gains a wish. We imprison him. Let's think this, shall we? So this man, this peasant leader, comes to me and he says, yo, the caravan master, think he's a witch. Maybe because he's genius. Maybe because he's a turmeric lover. Anything's possible. Forming witch covens for my family is one of my favorite freebies. It is nice that you can, especially if you can catch it early. I feel like it's hard when you have like 30 family members, but if you have like 10, it's much easier. Have I ever gotten this bit? He's a witch. That's fine. The thing is, Negotiate his release. Demand his conversion. Welcome back to the fold. Ooh, a pet dog or a brand new hunting tool. Let's get a dog. His name is going to be Andy, named after my own dog. Hey, which covens are so handy? I mean, they are really nice when it comes to like preventing diseases. Them you nasty diseases. We can't do this yet, can we? We need to go on a quick pilgrimage. Or no, we'll get we don't need to go on a pilgrimage. We can just mourn somebody's passing. Our daughter. Guess we can't mourn her passing. Let's see if we can break an artifact. Any artifacts worth breaking? Prowess, piety. Let's break this artifact. 40 gold in our bank. Now we can host a little party. I thought your name was Crazy Bread for a moment. Craving some pizza. Have you guys ever had Detroit style pizza? I know this might be a weird thing because there's a majority of you guys might be from Europe, but it's kind of a new thing, at least in Portland. In the last couple of years, I had experienced it. It's not made in a. It's made in a rectangular pan, and the sauce is put on top of all the ingredients, which I thought was an interesting addition. So it's a lot more crispy on the edges and all around. Detroit, I thought they only had crime and poverty. Detroit's gotten a lot better, guys. Still pretty bad. What is it? It's called Detroit style pizza. It's like usually done in a metal pan sheet, and it is more sauce heavy topping, but it's usually like cheese, a little bit of sauce, and then whatever topping, and then a dollop of more marinara or whatever you use. It's pretty solid. I think the one thing Portland has going for it, other than I guess the nature and the hipster, or well, I guess hipster's not really a term that applies to us as much as it used to, is the food. Oh yeah, I've had it. Just missed the name of it. Yeah, our food is probably on par with a lot of other cities. I wouldn't say like every city. Obviously New York fucking probably blows everything we do out of the water, and it's like Mexican food. And I'm not even saying our Mexican food's that good. If you want good Mexican food, you gotta go to San Diego, California, or Mexico. I mean, a nice sope, a nice torta, whatever you want, kids. San Diego has it. Some fucking fish tacos. Delicious. I'm guessing this is 867. It is 1066. Can you not? Am I blocking it? Am I blocking it? Looks like an Italian's worst nightmare. I think most cuisine is an Italian's worst nightmare when it comes to American food. Are you telling me you guys are gonna eat bread with your pasta? Madness. Absolute madness. All right, we've become devoted. So, should we use our CB to attack these guys? How much land do they hold? 11 counties. I mean, why not? Fuck it, we ball. We only get one, but let's also put this on auto. See what the AI, how well the AI deals with this one. Dun 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 dun. I don't think the AI is very good at commanding these armies. Why did you do that? I think the biggest takeaway from the auto warfare mechanic is that the AI is persistent and not clever. They are willing to do some dumb things. Like, why are you guys not all running this way? This army's about to get clapped, and then they send in another part of the army to get clapped. I don't know. I don't understand it, but that's okay. I guess it's not mine to understand. I am just let's disband our army. Take back over the army. here. Have them all retreat. I guess maybe the plan was to just have the army use their bodies as a way to... Oh wow, we lost literally all of our people in that fight. Pretty sure we lost all of our knights. Hard to quote you on the persistent and not clever bit in Fluve's server. Had to quote... Oh, had to. I mean, it's just like... You saw that? You just saw what they did. They just ran their fucking head into the wall. And then we're like, shit, it didn't work out. Which, that's my tactic. You can't be using my playbook on me like that. It also seems like they're unwilling to like wait until they're full strength again. Like if I set them on the path, they'll be immediately like, oh, we're gonna go attack. And like, to be honest, you guys are in no shape to be fighting anybody. We have none of our knights with us. All like 6 out of 10 knights are not here. But I mean, I think what would be interesting to see is if you had overwhelming odds in your favor for every battle. At that point, I think the AI would be very, very good for what it is, because then you don't have to worry about it. You just set it and forget it, you know? Just like a crock pot. Just like a nice little Instapot slow cooker action. You set it and you forget it. You can dictate their actions. Maybe you need to micromanage it a little more. No, so once you hit the wheel, it pretty much takes everything, but like, I'll show you. The only options you can do is really control troop hiring and assigning commanders. Everything else, it takes it over for you, which I wish you could be like, hey, can you manage this portion of the army and I'll manage this other portion of the army? Maybe that's a future mod idea, but like that would be really cool that you could do it, like portion out your army and be like, this is this like maybe put them in, I don't know what cohorts or whatever they call them in this day and age, in the medieval age, but like put them into units and then have the AI be like, you're in charge of unit A, B, C, and I'm in charge of D, E. I don't know. New update is out now? Yeah, Barry, it just dropped. It just dropped. Okay. Sometimes in an ally war, I get bored and don't want to micro the war. Fighting would be useful in that case too. Yeah, I think so too. No, I think it would also be very OP Astral. I think if you also, I don't know if you saw, but now commander traits have they can be leveled up. So if you have like kind of like an OP set of commanders who have like an ungodly amount of martial and then an ungodly combat bonuses, you could really easily churn on some people. But yeah. All right, we're gonna run a quick little ad. I'm gonna use the restroom. We'll be right back in about 3 minutes or less. I'll see you just in a jiff. We back and we back and we back and we back. Okay. Is there a reason why these guys are in our as allies? Did they call? Wait. Oh, they got paid to join our war, possibly. Did I just misconstrue that? Rat, you came of age, and then you're actually not the worst. You are actually just okay. Marshall 16, not the worst, but also could be better. I do like the transparency of like saying what they're doing. Like they're besieging this target and they're trying to do this or that. Them not finishing the siege there can be kind of weird, but I mean, what are you gonna do? Ooh, that was weird. It's a little dance, little AI dance there. All right, so now that their army's been defeated, we can set them into this. I'm interested in maybe once after we do the Crusade, we'll go and we'll start in 12 something and try to see what the what managing a large army looks like. See what the AI can, how they can handle massive armies. Just in the nick of time, Crusade time. Look at this, Pope Anastasius the Fourth, the philosopher, 34 years young, party boy, party lad, party man. But you're gonna march all the way over there instead of take this county right here. Yeah, that's not what you're gonna do. Is it because they know that that's worth 4 over there? Oh, shit. Yikes. Where did this army come from? And we somehow won it. My warriors will help. Let's make it for a close crusade. I don't want, well, let's just do Jerusalem and see what happens in the course of the war. And then we'll set our troops to auto to help in the crusade to just experience that shabam. Cool. We're slowly making big ass Sweden, which is great. Grant this to a local Sami. Look at their hats. Also, I have a sneaking suspicion, for whatever reason in the game, when you do grant to a local person, I feel like it's always like 55% chance a woman. Like, that would be such an interesting thing to see. I think maybe it is just a 50-50 chance, but out of 1, 2, 3, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 counties we just gave out, I think only one of them was a man. All the rest were women, which works out for us, especially when they're 74 years young. They die, and they'll give that land to us. What do you think of them adding colonization of some sort? I mean, if you want colonization, go play Europa. That's why they made that game. I don't think this is really set up for colonization. I think the medieval age, the reason colonization became such a big importance was that the Ottomans eventually closed off the ways to the east, the Silk Road. They made it harder for Christians to, they essentially made Christians pay more money to trade. So I think if you, like I said, if you want that experience, go play go play Europa. That is a more colonization heavy game. So yeah. Lover secret. We got dangerous factions. A bunch of people want independence. Why? What's the fucking offensive war? Not rightful liege. All right. Well, before this war kicks off, why don't we just host a feast so that everybody stops hating my guts? The honored guest will be this guy, and we'll do opinion bonuses. Great. Thank you for everybody who's been watching the stream so far. I hope you've been enjoying it. If you have, consider following us on whatever social media you are consuming us on, be it TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, any of the three. We also have a Discord if you'd like to hear me yap more specifically. I'm always willing to yap at you. Normally we stream Tuesday, Wednesdays. Those are our days just because I like those days of the week to stream it. Every guest liking us more. And we spilled the stew. It's our spy master. What's she got going on? She lost some interest in us. That's fine. Damn, this girl is spooky though. Albino people. How did do be like that? What's going on in the east? There's something afoot. Who is this? This is a conqueror. Nizari Imanate. I don't feel like I've ever seen a conqueror duke before. Usually they're king status, but I guess we'll find out. All right. So how long until this little crusade? 6 months. In 6 months' time, we'll be able to crusade away. Can I send my son to be a Varangian? Yeah. Sent him to Constantinople. Love that for him. The Sami are not happy with us. They think we are interlopers within their lands. Rude. Absolutely rude. Okay. All right. Days Volt. Let's make it. Let's pop it. All right. So let's follow our dudes. Did I just wait? Did I just turn it off? I might have just turned it off. No, it's on. Okay. So now everybody's gathering in Rome for the Great Holy War. Gonna take some boys. Gonna take them south. Gonna take them to the, of course. You know, let's go to Rome. A perfectly good place to gather all the troops that's severely under plague. And then we get infirmed too. Great. And then we get attacked by the Duke of Halungland. Why do you have... I thought this was the whole thing about joining a crusade, is that if you joined a crusade, the Christians couldn't declare on you. Maybe that's only in real life. Yo, this is bullshit, guys. Why are they allowed to declare on us? Well, our troops took them not long enough. They just ran right back home to start sieging down this one province. All right, well, while our people deal with that, let's tune back into the crusade. War contribute at least 100, and sure, I'll pay them 34 gold to come help us out in this war. Wait, can anybody do that now? Is that just a thing that can happen? I wonder what that information would be. Maybe in the dev diary they would have that. All right, but the Christians are gathering. Are they about to? No. God. So sorry. Things are happening at home. My home life, it's a little bit unfortunate. Lots of plague, lots of rebellions. Where did you get all these troops from? Oh, because you're fucking... Why do you have so many troops? Levies. Lots of levies. Why does Iceland have so many levies? Damn, girl. Damn, Iceland. Looking thick today. Well, it looks like this army's gonna get destroyed, which unfortunate. Also, we need to do this. Great. As long as we get to... Oh, we're screwed. They caught us. All right, 19%. Would they take a white piece? No. Well, that army's dead. Yeah. They got us good. Oh shit, we weren't paying attention to the Crusade. So, where are the crusading forces? They're all landing at least they're all landing at relatively the same time. And they seem to... we lost a leg. Great. They're trying to... Oh, this guy for some reason... Oh, because he's Ashar, which isn't the faith we're against. All right, this war can end. Enforce. Great. I mean, looks like they're doing a good job of, like, being cohesive together. No randomly going over here to come all the way down here to grab this land. Thus far, at least. White piece yet? 3 more. But yeah, this war is... I think they're kids. They might win the Crusade. It's not my fault. It's not my fault that I was attacked, Pope, man. This is bullshit. I should not be sent... You break the alliance with the Pope. I didn't have an alliance with the Pope, so fuck off. There's that. Maybe tell the other Christians that were attacking me that, hey, you shouldn't attack people who are on the Crusade too. What are they attacking us even for? No. All right. This is what's happening. Not disband. We're gonna get our troops back, and we're gonna go down here. We're gonna go try to whip up on them, one way or another. I guess we're gonna go probably into a bit of debt because that's just how it is. Let's move the flag here. There's that. We got a dog walking. Cool. What's the free update? So essentially what was added was some new stuff around how your court positions are set up, and then also stuff around some how the AI can now fight wars for you on your behalf, which I think we've been experimenting with, and it's been mixed results thus far, but I mean, I've been enjoying it. The other thing they did was make Crusades less shitty. They've improved Crusades significantly. It looks like they're a little bit more cohesive. They're more likely to be dynamic with what they have going on. Let us make sure that we can go down here, kick these guys' ass. Is that crossing a river, though? I think it is a river crossing. And why is this guy so good? Why does he have so many troops? Oh, whatever. You can have this land. Good luck. Good luck to you. It's fucking Iceland. Being able to attack people during a crusade. It's rude. They should be put in Jesus jail. These kids going straight to Jesus jail. But yeah, it looks like, look at this. Everybody's being smart. They're being realistic with the crusade. That being said, who knows if these guys are going to survive? They'll probably die, especially now that that's happened. Stay with her. That's fine. Decline. Okay. We did the Crusades. We understand what that mechanic looks like now. What was the other thing we wanted to look at? What was the other thing in the dev diary? Let's look. Let's actually convert to that screen. Bill, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How you doing today? Yeah, no. That's the one we're looking at. This is the one we're looking at. This one. Okay. We're looking at this one. Okay, court position rework. We've looked at that, which I've liked and I've enjoyed thus far. I like how that everybody has a little bit more going on. We didn't see what it was like to try to acquire a position. Maybe we'll switch into another character that has a vassal. The auto stuff we've looked at. I think I've said my piece on it already, but if you want to hear me say it again, essentially they're clever, not they're persistent but not clever. Warfare AI fixes update. So this is with the Crusades. The Crusades now are more proficient, as we just witnessed. I'd like to see like a bunch of different Crusades happen to see what if it's actually fixed or if not. Now we can right click to raise armies. Is that true? How does that work? How do you do that? You can now right click to raise your armies in a specific area, so no longer have to move all the rally points to the first. Simply the act of raising armies preventing mistake where you can. It's not impossible that will remove it or replace the rally flags altogether. There's new administrative stuff. How do you feel about the Under the Stars bundle? It looks good. I mean, it will be interesting. I'm hesitant about China because I think they're gonna have to do a lot of optimization to make it work, because the amount of characters you'll need to support the amount of new counties that are coming in is gonna be tough. That being said, anything's possible. Everything's possible. Here's the game rules that we were trying to look at. We've added several new options for realm stability. So it's only under realm stability. You just got to go AI only. Blah blah blah. For the enjoy occasional Scourge of God, so we can do more Scourge of God, and then new message settings, obviously available for education. So now Guardians. Oh, interesting. So now I can find children in my court who need to do this, and then new major decision. 2 major decisions. Also, what are the major decisions? Beth Narai for rulers of Syriac heritage and the Empire of Hindustan. Let's look at that real quick. Odd, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. How are you doing? Oh, AI's already done it. Oh, the AI already made Hindustan. Got my ass. What was the other kingdom? It was under Scythic. Beth Narain. What is Beth Narain? What is Scythic? That's so funny. Where is Scythic culture? Am I crazy? I for some reason assume that's in. Well, let's look at the thing again. How the Empire of Beth Nari served the 2 rivers. Nestronian, Holy Monarch. So Scythic is that? Nestronian's up here. Syriac. Let's find it. Let's see. No, it's probably, let's just go find somebody of that culture. It's the people here in, it's just another Muslim, not just another Muslim culture, but it is its own culture. So if we, there's not a single one who's Syriac. All right, let's exit to menu and see. Do you think they're gonna add Russia? I would assume that with Russia's already in the game, but I assume there's gonna be more things with the steppe and all that will have that, especially when Mongols and all the Khan stuff comes out. There might be some Russian content that is added in. Okay, is anybody who and they're Nestronian. Interesting. So if we go and create your own ruler, we're gonna make what it, do you think it's under Persian? No, it's under its own thing. And we go Christian. Nestronian. And we're gonna make this person a exalted warlord, and we're gonna make him a man. His name is gonna be Christoph. We'll make him temperate. We'll make him eccentric. We'll make him stubborn. Oh, we already made him stubborn. Or we can't make him stubborn if he's already eccentric. That's right. Content. We'll give him siege abilities, I would assume. I like having them have siege ability. Military engineer. I don't know if it's that much better. And desert warrior would be nice. We'll take away these couple points. His diplomacy is terrible, but let's make him 22. Or we can make him on the other end of the spectrum. We can make him like 32. Fuck. We'll have him have one. Well, I guess not. He will not have any children. No children for him. Let's actually make him 35. And see if we can get a couple points. How much is this? I'd rather have Desert Warrior, to be honest, than anything. Desert Warrior. And then we can maybe get, not Peasant Leader. Not Born in the Purple. Not Varangian. What's another one that we can get? Strong would be nice, but quick is not it. This is the shit that happens to me every time. I get stuck making a character because I'm just like, oh, this trait would be good. This trait would be good. Let's do physician and then a couple points in diplomacy, so we're not absolute crap. All right, sounds good. Start. Oh, the intermezzo is happening. Fuck, I forgot. Restore the Holy Roman Empire. Love it. When do I get that decision? 2 new decisions. Beth Nare, the ruler of Scythian heritage and Empire of Hindustan. Would be a possible united. What does it say? What the thing is? You get the Empire of Bethrain, you get the Sovereign of the Two Rivers. If you already in Nestorian faith, gain the option of Holy Monarch. So maybe we have to become independent to do it. Also, the intermezzo probably doesn't have to be happening. Let's become a general. Let's do this. Yeah. Do you recommend buying DLCs? I mean, I've bought predominantly most of them. If the thing, when it comes to Paradox games specifically, I think you need to really answer the question, are you going to be playing this game a lot? Or are you just kind of like, this is like not your daily driver, but it is a game that you like from time to time. Let's see. Can we change our... How do you modify... As a clan member, how do you modify your shit? Oh, there it is. Council right, marriage right. Is there no religious right? Council... War rights, grant marriage as a favor. I thought there was a religious protection, but maybe not. Who are these guys? Oh, these are random dudes. Can I ask the... I guess I can go and say, offer to join war. It says it's not going to work out for us, but we'll see. I think us as a commander. Is this even desert? This isn't even desert, it's drylands. Does drylands count as desert? It does. Religious protection as a tax policy. I mean, we can also, I think we can, I don't know. We'll see in a second. Once we attack here. This war is going to go in our, or this battle should go in our favor because we have such a high command. Nice. Easy. And then they'll love us, or the king should like us better because we're helping out in his war. That being said, what triggers that event, I wonder? Maybe in the later start? I'm trying to remember what's happening in the later start date. I think Nestronian is already gone. Or is it any Nestron Sithric? I guess we'll find out. We'll find out together. Great. We helped out our lord, and it was great. Let's go and find a great sum of skills. Not great. As usual, not great. We are Christian, so we have options to marry. Wow. This list is not great at all. Just a bunch of no-named people. Games fervor, okay. Can we start a policy of screw the Sultanate over by doing we can't do dissolution because of the struggle. I totally forgot about the intermezzo, to be honest. If I'm being so very for real right now, I totally forgot about the intermezzo because I just haven't played in this area in a very long time. Let's see what it's like in 1066. We're trying to see this new kingdom that may or not be, or empire that can be created. Let's see. Raise your hand if you guys also forgot about the intermezzo, because I distinctly did not recall that it existed. The Seljuks are in charge, that's right. But we can just gain power. Who has this? Just some random guy. We can create your own ruler. We should have made that of fucking whatever. I thought you could turn off the intermezzo in the game settings. Let's start in 1066. I think that's, again, that's my favorite year to play in, just because it's, unless for very specific reasons, it's my favorite. Dana. We're making him a warlord again. We're gonna make him temperate. We're gonna make him eccentric. We're gonna make him blah 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 blah, blah gregarious. We're gonna make him a desert commando. And then we're gonna put like a point in this, a point in that, and a point in this. Okay. Look at them. Look at them. Let's randomize this appearance a little bit more. Yeah, that's better. Let's finalize. Great. All right. So we don't have the decision, right? Search for tax collectors, do all these things, whatever. Seljuks, I think, survive for a little bit. Still can't modify our contract, really. Can't do revocation protections or anything like that. Really what it would make sense to do is get all of our lands back and demand conversion of our people. Develop Mosul. Why do I feel like that's something? What's the de jure for the new river kingdom? I don't know. To be honest, I am unsure of anything. If I was sure, I would give you all the information in my head, but I am completely rudderless when it comes to this. He's a little thick, like that. We have no taxes. Can we demand this kid's conversion? If not, we're gonna fight him. Well, guess we're gonna fight him. Kid thought he was smart. Recognize the fact that you're offering your position as steward. Sure, I'll take a stewardship position. Let's go ahead and revoke. Can we do that as a lowly guy? Yeah, we can revoke title. Just go march in on him. This guy wants to join our war. I think we've got it well in hand. We don't need to ask for this. We could also start a faction, create a dissolution faction. Great. I don't know what we need to control either. To be honest, I'm flying by the seat of my pants. I don't know what needs to happen or not happen. Okay. All right, we're making some money. Nice. Probably should just revoke this guy's lands too, so that we can. I mean, who's gonna hate us? They can't hate us if they ain't us. Should probably have my troops ready for this one. So we'll just revoke his lands. And they'll be like, you can't do that. And I'll be like, whatever, dude. I'm the warlord of this area. What should we do? We should get a good spy master. That is for dang sure. A good spy master would do us wonders. So that we can find secrets, to use those secrets to then make people join our cult. Join our court. Or cult, I guess. Can we get this lady from Nepal to come? Not to marry us, but our tutor. 24 reasons. No. How'd the Crusade go? Very simple. They took it over really easily. They've made Crusades like easy. I think them all being able to gather together and get to the site all at the same time is really nice. I think it also helps with some of the issues that we've been experiencing where the AI just randomly starts leaving the lands that they're in. The one thing I didn't like, but this isn't a reason to hate the update, but I, for some reason, was allowed somebody in Christian country declare war on me, even though we were technically in the Crusade, and I thought for some reason you were under protections of the Pope when that happens, so that a Christian faith couldn't declare on me, or maybe I'm just thinking of historical accuracy when it comes to that. Let's go find a genius. Is this Persian woman? The Persian woman? Can we invite her to our court? No. What about intelligent? Really striking out with these options. Quick. Damn. Nothing good to be had there. All right, what's the game say? This random 19-year-old or this random 20-year-old? Not very strong. We hold too much land now, don't we? Yeah. We're above our domain. We need to just, why don't we just find a woman who's steward focused? It's gonna ruin our legitimacy, but our legitimacy is already kind of bad. Excellent. That's fine. But we need her giving us as much support there. Great. Cool. So that being said and done, let's get back to finding a spy master. All in all, we were looking for a spy master. Can we invite this Hungarian woman to our court? Can we arrange this court for our tutor and this woman? Different faiths. Dumb. You do get a pop-up if you declare war during a crusade to say you're being a naughty boy, so the odds the AI does it, but there's nothing new that the AI declaring on. Yeah, I just guess I've never really experienced it. You're being a naughty boy. Don't be so naughty now. Tisk tisk. Mr. Pope Man's not gonna like this. Don't be doing that. Is that what you're talking about? Let's sway this kid. Okay. Lots of court positions, little time. We need to, this is what we do. Actually, this is how you find it. We go find this guy. One of our courtiers, and we say to them, say this man, go find him a spouse. That's the best we can do. That's fine. Let's go find another spouse for another courtier. Same story. At least 14 isn't the worst. So let's put her in charge and make her go find some secrets in the Empire, and we can use those secrets to blow up the Empire. Norse 867 is the most OP start. Fu, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. How's it been going, man? It's going good. We're trying to store a faith situation. We're gonna see if this works or if I'm crazy. Probably I'm crazy, but we'll see. We have no CBs on them. How do we get some CBs on these kids nowadays? Look at those little chonky boy. Seize. It's the same thing. Oh, I see. Have you ever elevated the Isle of Man? I have. We have. We're working on our bishop already. We need to spend money on something. Mosul. What can we get? What would be advantageous for us? Probably more taxes. Always getting more money is always nice. But our culture doesn't have... We're the head of our culture, right? Loyal subject, caravan, philosophy. Okay. No. There's secrets abound here. How easy would it be to take on? Very hard, okay. Our vassal doesn't like us. We're above our amounts. We probably could go and start converting some of this land. How long is it gonna take? 5 years, that's fine. Get enough prestige, take mine, leave all of the other titles behind, then go for Normandy. Why Normandy? Just because then you can make the Normans? Free tech rush. Ah, that's right. That is correct. Cool. We could get some glory if we wanted to. I don't know if that's in our wheelhouse. Unstationed. Yeah, let's go ahead and station some of these dudes. Unfortunately, we have pretty kind of shit units. At least we have Mangonels. Do we think we can take on this? Convert to Metrodism. Decline. Is he going to start a fight with us? Probably. Let's see if we can join his war. And if he'll be happy with that. Potentially. Potentially not. Does this give us desert? No. Desert specialist only comes probably from battles. I'd be interested in seeing how commander traits grow. Like what the back end says. What traits need to have what happen for them to gain any sort of experience. Because now you can level those up. We can pay homage to him. Let's do so. Let's get our caravan master, who kind of sucks. Let's go this way. A lot of unhappy people in the Seljuks. Cool. This might kill us, but we have money, so we can hire some adventurers, so it makes it easier. Is this our wife? Damn, girls, our wife's depressed as shit. Hate to see it. We should spend this money. We have a ton of it. Why do we have so much money? Is there an economic building that I'm not aware of? Nope. We just have a lot of money because we have Mosul. Guess upgrade that. And then let us construct something. Okay. How is our tour going? It's going well, I think. Trinket artifact. It's just a little cough. We get pneumonia. Thank God. Go inside. Already? Did our events just get turned around because we can't pay homage to him because he's at war again? Okay, can we modify contracts? Marriage, fervor, favors, war decks? No. Let's see what he does. I think he's going to try to revoke our lands. I have a sneaking suspicion that's probably what's going to happen here. Let's pay homage again, I guess. Darn. I mean, the funny thing is, in my head, I just said, it wouldn't be great if they automated this. And then I'm like, at this point, what makes the game not, what in the game shouldn't be automated? And at that point, then what is the game I'm even playing if the game is so automated that most of it's done for me? All right, let's start a travel again. Can't wait. Let's go see the sights. Love to be delayed. See the lovely sights of all the things and stuff. Sima dies? Well, sorry, Sima. If you die, you die. If he dies, he dies. Is it any good? I haven't played it forever. There was a new update that added a lot more stuff that was for free. Mostly the content around the AI being able to control your armies for itself. That was fun. The other thing that I've seen that I've liked is how the court positions are now set up. Can have this guy do that. Okay. How close are you to death? Not. We can't try to murder him. It's just like nigh impossible, right? Phase length 7 months. I think we could probably kill him. If we could get a couple dudes on our side. I will do it. We did not do it. Sima dies. Sima dies. He dies, he dies. Do no more than necessary. And our infected wound is bad. Automatically name my kids something stupid? Yeah. What's the aim today? We're trying to form a kingdom that I'm not exactly sure, or an empire. I'm not really sure how to do it. I guess once we get out of the control of the Seljuks, we'll probably have a better idea. So I'm trying to dissolution the Seljuks. We have 5 members, which include our states. Interesting. Really what needs to happen is as soon as the Seljuk Emperor, the first one, dies, everything kind of falls apart immediately. So let's see how hard would it be to... Okay. Very hard. Got it. When they said very hard, they weren't really lying. Hefty Bride, hook on me, this, boom. Hook, boom. Damn. So we don't have any money, but we got an albino son. We're gonna name him Jam Thoughts. Welcome him, Jam. You're our firstborn. You're a lovely albino boy. Just a lovely lad. Let's educate you. Hopefully you turned out cool. Okay, what is this saying? You are known as a prisoner. You're hereby under arrest for your crimes against the crown. Okay. Can I ransom myself? Interesting. Is he gonna revoke my lands? We'll find out. Nope, back to being a steward. We can ask for a court position. Let's be master of the horse. He says no because base reluctance. If you accept. James Thoughts, thank you very much for the gifted sub to Astral. Can we get a shout out or a praise be for our boy, JM? First time gifting a sub in the channel. Thanks. Ah, Bernard Buttface the Third. What a fine name for a girl. I mean, there's probably a mod that you can get that will do that kind of stuff for you if you wanted to. The game is really telling me there's not a single thing. Not a single person in this whole wide empire is trying to connive or start shit. This guy's 44, but he doesn't look 44. He looks like a hard 44. Are we still doing this murder, or is that over? Because we got put in jail. Friend fellow vassals. Let's try to get our fellow vassals happy with him. So anything conniving, I'm trying to think that we can do. Not really. Nothing that comes to mind that can hasten this man's death outside of murder. Even that won't do it. Can I request a position now? He says no still. We're friends. You had me for a second with a slip up of shout out as I do stream. Oh, you do? Nice. What do you stream? But not so relevant. Lol. How's your forming Rome and EU4 going? Good. We actually finally did it. It took us way too long. Far too long. Let us go to this event. Do we need this guy? Let's do that. Took us far too long, but it finally happened. We got a bunch of achievements, which I'm happy with. In the end, there were a couple things I would do differently next time if I ever do this challenge again. For one, probably colonize, and two, actually go and work around aggressive expansion a little bit more. And we can't murder the king at this event, right? The emperor. He found out about us, right? Yeah, he did find out about us. If I know he was gonna have a thing, I would have a tournament. I would have tried to murder him here at this event. Maybe he'll speak too loud and his verse will kill him. Parched. Looks very mostly Football Manager, but a bit of CK3, and I used to do Civ 6, but like 95% FM. Football Manager, got it. I've never played Football Manager, but people say it's like kind of similar to, not like similar in the same vein, but like it's a kind of a grand strategy idea of where you're managing multiple things at the same time. I imagine I'd probably get down on it. All right. Shall we? Oh, dude. This guy is. What's up with this guy? Guy, you doing all right, guy? Can we make this kingdom? No. We probably should become a king. So, if anything, we should consolidate the people around us. So that we may be more effective. Thank God we're home so that we can command our troops. The other thing is no. Do you still stream or? Yeah, it's similar to CK3. It's a big picture managing, and kind of like CK3, you get attached to different characters, particularly the way I play it, where I build up certain nations or clubs to change things. If there's anything, it will be found. There will be things to be found. I don't understand why they keep saying there's nothing to be found. No. Does feel like the AI is asking a lot more if they'll come and fight. They'll try to come fight in my war. Okay, we just need to fight one more battle. Sunday and Tuesday evenings. Thank you.
May I present to you Parmesan rice?
Love it.
A little asparagus. Last night's ensalada.
Nice.
Some chicken that is very hot. Very hot.
Thank you.
With barbecue sauce.
Delicious. I love it. If there's anything. We did find a secret, though. Can we blackmail this man? For non-believer secrets, you can't force people into being anything. Some folks very into football will play realistic. I enjoy because I like major trophies and clubs in the big fish. Do you play in like in the EPL, or is it lower league stuff? Imagine you can choose whatever league you want to be in, like the fourth league in like some random country. I imagine it's pretty fun. Oh, I should probably siege down the thing we need to siege down. I'm getting bombarded with requests by my people to climb. Dangerous factions are forming. That's fine. I'm the dangerous faction. 2 members. We can't form because we're friends. Shit. Well, I guess we're just gonna wait out his rule by just wait for him to just pass on. That's how we win this one. Okay. We need 2 more or 3 more pieces of land. If we're smart, which we're not, we can go and try to fabricate on this guy. Let's go ahead and grant this Kurdish province away, I think. That was weird. Appoint this guy. We're trying to make as much money as possible. Much more money. Making 7 gold a month, which is nice. We're strategists. My current save. My friend made Yorkshire into a nation with its own league. What? You can do that? You can make countries? That's funny. Oh, okay. I was about to say, that seems like a pretty interesting... That does sound like CK3. We're going to run a quick ad. I'm going to use the restroom, and I'm going to eat some food. And then we'll be back. For everybody else, see you in just a sec. Okay. Let's dial it in. We had some sustenance. We got some brain food. If we're actually going to be able to be successful in this run, we can blackmail his wife into saying that she's a non-believer. Sure. And then can we use that hook in any way, shape, or form? Secret won't help us. Really, we need this bad things to befall him. Hopefully he like goes into a battle and dies. Somehow I've become his friend, which in the end isn't the best method to overthrowing somebody, is being their friend. Really doesn't help us in that regard. This 80-year-old woman is mad at me, but I think she'll get over the anger. What is the anger? It's tyranny, no alliance, and such like that. I mean, I saw the event, so I should have been better. They have claims that way. We have a pope, right? Can we make that pope do things? Hey, Pope, can I get claims on shit? No, our Pope doesn't work like other popes. Okay. Would probably be smarter to grab. Well, I wish this is another thing I wish you could do, is petition the Pope. No, goddamn. Petition the Pope to be like, hey, Pope, I'd really rather have a higher skilled person here. Could you go ahead and do that? Get that fixed up? Oh. All right, I already see something that's annoying me, where we constantly are getting bombarded by random countries being like, do you want to do this? Do you want me to do this? Let's have ourselves in charge. No. Do you want to help? Do you need help? If I could get help, I guess that would work better if we had, especially when we're trying to attack a major power. If a bunch of random people came to me and be like, I have 10 for 25 gold, I'll come fight in your war with you. Why can I fight you? Interesting. I just have the ability to do that. Interesting. All the neighboring nations I can go and assault. For whatever reason. More stress, please. Erratic. Sure. I'd like to see vassals that are friends close choose to join wars like you can with your liege. I think God mod does that sometimes. It does. Bannerlords is better. I love when people come in here and start shit and they're just like, yo, this game is so much better. I mean, Bannerlords is a different game. I do enjoy Bannerlords. I would also wish that more than 2 fucking developers would work on it so that I could play it. And it isn't just like the same old empty ass towns, dusty ass towns with their bullshit ass, nothing going on in them. Kind of sad, kind of lonely. The LTR march, you can join more friendlies. Lamau, I didn't expect you to read that. It was just replying to something someone asked. Oh. Don't say things. I will respond. This man is a sodomite. I guess we can't join a... Oh, we can now just join at a... Annoying. I wonder how the new tribute thing will work with core game. They made it work really well with the LTR. I mean... If it is like anything they do in the other games, like Europa has a tribute system, I imagine they'll base it off similar things there. I guess I don't really want to be Is there anything that can help us in our endeavor? Other than constantly fabricating on this, can I tell you to go, like, away? Yeah. Imprison him. That's more like it. That's what we wanted. Okay. So now this guy gets to fabricating this. I want to take the whole duchy, if possible. I like CK3, but I'm still very new to it and get lost while playing. Yeah, I mean, Paradox games in general, there is a certain, like, learning curve at the beginning that with time, this game will become very, like, secondhand to you. And I don't think it really takes that much time. Blackmail this guy and invite him to court. You're coming to my court. You're starting to be one of my knights. We're over our domain still. What can we do? Probably give up some of this land. Is this what of our lands is the one that pays the least? Cardew. I mean, we can grant this to local Scythian. That increases our overall stuff, our overall troops. See, this guy is looking unhealthier and unhealthier every day. Like, if I exposed that his wife was a non-believer, do you think that would kill him? I would imagine it would kill her. Gotta get used to it. I just wish they added Roman period. There's a mod. I don't know what you're playing on, if you're playing on console or if you're playing on PC. There's a mod that allows you to go back to that era. It's called Fallen Evil. If you're into those things, you should definitely check it out. Can we invite him to the feast and try to make him obese? I like that rhyme. We could. We truly could. We need 3, right? So let's just wait for this third one. Another 11 months. That isn't the worst plan ever. Getting an obese Khan. Nah, I'm console, so I can only play vanilla CK3 and vanilla Bannerlords. Yikes. I mean, to every console player ever in the history of console gaming, I respect your wants and needs to play consoles, but like the modding community alone on most of these games is well worth the PC price point. The fact that you can change a game completely from the graphics to the content to the story to everything about anything. Have you seen the X-rated content you can have? Damn. But I'm just saying, if you're at all thinking of purchasing something in the near future, don't. Just buy a PC instead. Give up your dreams. Give up your dreams on console. But buy a PC. I haven't owned a PC or a console since, I guess, the Switch, but that was a gift. I haven't owned a console since the 360 and the PS3. So, and I haven't really looked back. Nothing on the console has been like, oh, that's so sick, that I was like, I really should get that. So yeah, honestly, I've been debating getting a PC one day. The mod communities are too good. Yeah. I mean, it's so, like, if a game is your daily driver, like, by that I mean you play it all the time, you play it almost every day, you should most definitely, of course, now we get the claim, but whatever. You should definitely invest in that. I think it's very much worth it. It's gonna make you happy, it's gonna make me happy, we're all happy. And that's today's sponsor. No. Hilarious, wouldn't that be? Okay, how strong are they? Let's let the computer decide this one, guys. I think the computer can make this one happen. Are we in charge? Yeah, we are. Cool. Ooh. Enemy ally. Ah. All right, now go attack. All right. Well, this is the shit that annoys me about the auto stuff. Why not focus them down? X1 examples. Welcome in. How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Hope all is well with you and yours. What is Fallen Eagle on CK? What is a Fallen Eagle on CK3? So Fallen Eagle essentially is a mod that allows you, it's set during the fall of the Roman Empire, and I think a little bit before. Sure, you can be the guardian of my daughter. But my beautiful, beautiful boy. So very beautiful. How's our desert commander coming? Very good, actually. It's coming along nicely. What happens at level 1? We just get increased overall. Do we just increase our points overall? Interesting. See it done. That's the thing that they'll never do is, the AI will never do is force a siege. All right, how close are we to forming Jazir? We can. Awesome. We're king now. Love to see it. Which means now we can go beat up some more balonies, unless the game gives us balonies. Been watching you on TikTok for a while. Decided to hop on Twitch. Thanks for making the transition. We are patriarch. Oh, because of our culture. I wonder where that name is coming from. Yeah, it's our culture that's giving us that. We don't have any prestige, so I don't even know why I was looking at that. How is it the thing where the AI tells you what the army aims is? I haven't used it, and I haven't really been like working with allies to see what it's like, but I've enjoyed what I've seen thus far. This guy's mad at me, and I've given him all this power back, and now he's not gonna become anything for the faith. Sweet, actually he did. It's good. We used it on a crusade. We might actually see it on our own crusade today. We'll see if this happens, if they go for it over here, and so we can watch it happen again. The crusades were good. They actually did a good job of like making things happen the right way. Hey bro, what actually came with the update? Mostly 4 things. Crusades are no longer like as sporadic. They are now kind of, they'll meet in one location, and then from that location they'll go out and attack whatever the goal is. And then the other thing they added in was courts. Court positions are now more like easily viewable, so you can be like, oh, this is that, and you can also have it auto set up when a court position is filled, which I think is nice. Yeah. Well, not ideal if you're trying to defend yourself against the Pope as heretic England. I mean, yeah, as a defender, it will be interesting to see, because now the AI all shows up in force rather than just like piecemeal, which is really nice. Lodging economy for 10 years, sure. Let us get some banners on the walls so we can have this family going. What was the other thing they added? Now the AI will do all the wars for you if you choose to do so. See, look, he's killing himself. Killing himself with just old age and poor grief. Who wants this man dead? How dare he cross me? Who is this man? He's banished. How dare he cross me? I'll take the cash. I don't really want to. I want to stress him out more, don't I? Let's go ahead and expose his wife's duplicit deeds of being a non-believer, and that might stress him out even more because he might have to go kill his wife. That would be tough. All right. Let's see. What other lands? We can attack the Sunnis if we wanted to. We could attack these guys. Man, Suljux is run by a bunch of old geezers. Everybody's like old. How easy would it be to murder this guy? Very difficult. Okay. But as soon as he takes power, then comes the cavalcade of emperors. Let's make sure that none of these guys are willing to be recruited. Recruit demand conversion. I was really expecting us to have more issue when it comes to our religion being not the right religion, but for whatever reason the game's just like, yeah, it's chill, dude, whatever, we don't care, you can be Nostronia. Sakuv, I don't say it, Sakuv, thank you so very much for the follow. Welcome in, hope you're doing well. Yeah, trying to dissolution the Suljux from the inside out. Damn it, he got happy. Oh, I can become a witch though. Huge, huge. That means our children can become witches. We should try for Baghdad if we could. Let's see if we can get Baghdad, because that's a huge get, because it's got a bunch of economic buildings over here. Yeah, it's 3 economic buildings really in its lands, which is pretty nice. Nice, Benthanese. Now that we're a king, can we get a real alliance? That's the question. Alliance power. We can get the Pala Kingdom. What else are a bunch of, looks like a bunch of different, everything. Every time I see the Chola Empire, I laugh because it's just like it's just a weird thing to see in Crusader King's, because in the United States there's chulos and cholas, which is essentially just like a Latino word or a Spanish word for like kind of gangbanger, kind of like gangster. I think it's LA specific too. To be honest, I don't actually remember it, but chola was at one point a very prominent thing. If your liege has Jiza special doctrine, the AI should put you on a religious protection. How can you see what tax rate I'm in? How do I see my tax rates? Asking for a friend. Can somebody get an accountant on? I need to ask a question about my ability to actually what tax bracket I am in. Truly in need of this information. He's made me a March contract. I mean, that works out for us, right? Army gold maintenance. How much, I guess, liege tax, that would tell us, wouldn't it? March contract. Not sure how to check. I think it would, if I had been looked here before he changed it, I would have been able to see what tax I'm in. All right. So I don't know why he keeps giving me power, but he does, because now we're getting more and more powerful. No, I want all the lands. Can we attack this guy? No. Can we attack this guy? Yes. For our one county or Emir's claims. Oh, we're king now, so we can get people with real claims over here. Hell yeah. Is there anybody who has a claim on Baghdad that we can ask? No. Things are not looking good for our boy here. What about this kingdom? We're barely touching, or it's not kingdom, I guess. Nope. This land? Nope. Okay, well. More magistrates. Capable magistrate for 25 years. Do I seem like I made up money? Sure, we can pay the money out. I don't care. What about this guy or woman? Can we use this little girl to get the claims? Probably not. Also, are they part of our empire? They are. All right. What does the game say we can attack? We can attack many people. This guy in Georgia? Oh, we could attack all these guys? No. We can attack this guy for sure. Can we subjugate a kingdom? No. We don't have exalted. Unfortunate. Most unfortunate. But we could start attacking these guys down here. Interesting. Maybe the move? Really, we just need our boy to die. Do you like the new Byzantine system? I wouldn't say it's new per se, but administrative government, it's fine. I'm not loving it either way. It's not super like this is the best or the worst thing. But if you want to have a more intrigue focused campaign, it is really nice in that regard. Sure. I have no idea how admin government works with regional armies. That is kind of a weird, confusing thing, but really it just comes down to whether or not you have an army in one area or not. Like if a duchy comes with extra armies or not. Sure. No. Somebody's trying to beat up our lovely spy master. That's not what we want them to do. You can like take them off the people and use them, and never see how to raise them. You have to go to like a different map mode, I think. Let's make our boy ambitious. Let's take the lands. Nice. And let's fight one more battle, right? Yep. And then we're good. Nice. Easy peasy. Gain some more land. What is this building in Aleppo we got? We got the Great Mosque of Damascus. That is something I wish would be possible in this game, is that no matter what faith you are, you can like these big old nice buildings can be converted to your faith. Like we can make it into a church. Like it won't be as good because it's not the original thing, but like we do have historical precedent, like the Hagia Sophia turning into the Great Mosque of Constantinople, or not Constantinople, Istanbul. I make Rome and made it admin government, but it got confused and tapped out for a new game. I mean, that's always fine too. My liege, have you annihilated the Austrians? Yeah, I don't know what the Austrians are doing. They're probably living blindly, big and blind. Still living their Bavarian life until they stop being Bavarian. How is this going? Our troops we're expanding. I think it helps that our situation is good. Our liege, can we just have him croak, or at least can we have somebody else join our scheme to overthrow him? You're telling me not a single one of these guys is like, you know what? Fuck it. This guy stinks. Can I request court position? Still no. They love the Sultan. Impossible. Can we attack this guy? Not for any real claims. Why do you have so many allies? It's rude of you. Offer guardianship? Nah. We need to unwind, so why don't we try to unwind by holding a feast for our lovely liege, and then maybe he'll die at the feast. Anything's possible, you know? I'm not trying to put it past it. Not some skills. Darn. All right. What about the what about the Emperor's son? He's in prison. Cool. Great. All right, then let's just go hunting. We don't need to go on a feast. Let's go here and let's do this one, and then let's go there, and then we get a Master of a Hunt. Might be as well bring back Glitterhoof, the madness that would unleash. I mean, I talked about it. I didn't talk about it. I said it in the one comment on the post, but if they were smart, they could do an April Fool's joke where they bring back, they like do a fake dev diary where they have Glitterhoof come back. Would be fun. I want the ancient treasure. Oh, baby. Fertility, prestige, mercenary hires. Yes. The Sassanid sword. That's her regalia. Sure. Soon. Yeah. We got lucky with that Sassanid sword. Also, somebody's probably going to try to kill us on this vacation. I have a feeling. A hyena? Sure. Looking for that big old hyena. Sure. Steady. Our hunt has failed. And we lost some stress at least. That was the whole point of it. To lose some stress and do all that. That being said, can we now go for our Master of Hunt and see if he will spot any legendary beasts? I want to see how easy it is to find a legendary beast. If we'll get a sighting like really quickly. The Caliph wants us to come to his lands. I don't really want to go to his lands. We can try to murder him again. What happened to his ex-wife? Nothing good. Oh, wow. There's all these activities. What are all these activities? Did they move the activities? Joinable active invitation. Interesting. So, was this always here? I'm misremembering if it was. Extra taxes. Yeah. Sure. We are raking the cash. I'm not sure how. I think a lot of it's coming from our domain, which Tribe of Mosul is probably just for some reason. I think it's because it's high dev. We're just getting a bunch that way. Which means we probably should upgrade some of these other places to give us even more cash. More cash, please. Cash upon cash upon cash. Is he at this? He's at an event in the south. Still overwhelmed with stress. Cool. Got it. We can stop trying to befriend our person. No. Can we get a good ally now? Because if we like... No. Like the HRE isn't interested? No, probably. They're too far away anyways. We could do a dynastic legacy. Let us do... I always like mostly fair. It's my favorite one, just because it makes everything a little bit cheaper. Not like we need things to be cheaper as it is. We are making too much cash. All right, now we can get the... Who's next in line after... Okay, so this guy, he's okay. He's a spy master, but this guy, on the other hand, he's an okay marshal. Maybe we kill one of his kids. And that will stress him out more. Oh, no, we can just invite the big man himself. Let's invite our lovely Sultan to the party. Murder the Sultan. Let's make sure we can get a... We probably can get a way better... this guy. And can we... arrange a marriage between him, one of my daughters, and his heir? Use hook. They say no. Okay. This guy hates our guts, so I'm gonna actually not keep him in power. Let's go find a better person. See if we can just invite them. Don't kill his kids. You want the empire to split up as much as possible. True. But I was seeing if we could do like get a stress event on him. That was what I was hoping for. Pay for this lady's travels and then she'll be our spy master. All right. 4 months. Maybe he'll just have a heart attack on the way. He's in poor health, man. There's no way this dude isn't croaking. And we have plague. Perfect timing. Plague feast. What am I looking for? Or searching for recruiting a certain position. The employee of his personal position? Do we? Can we get a better one? Oh, they're all dead. Yikes. Cough on him? I'm trying. Welcome. 43% chance we murder him. What has my wife got going on? Intrigue wives. Shit. You'll receive a 10% chance on any murder scheme you start against him in the next 20 years. Let's do that one instead. Seeing as maybe he'll come away with plague. We'll try to save that man's life. Fought thirst. Household effort. Great. Damn, he's back to being healthy again. Damn, I cured him of his probably... Oh, nope, he's dead. He's got the consumption. I coughed on him. What are you doing? We are trying to cough on our Sultan so that he will die, and then we can disrupt the empire with our disruption powers. Our power of disruption. He's so dead. Give it to me. Give it to me. I deserve it. I've been a good boy. Paranoid, shy, craven. Oof. Those are brutal. Those are all so brutal. Shy, paranoid, or craven. I mean, shy is fine. We didn't really influence this kid as well as I would like to have. Make him eccentric or temperate. It's probably gonna give us a heart attack. That's my boy. Oh, the Emperor just went into that sweet good night. Hell yeah. Perfect timing. Let's see how many people join our dissolution faction now. Who's this man? He knows that I'm a witch. Sure, that's fine. You can find out that I'm a witch. Look at our dissolution pact. It grows. Profligate. How much money will you lose? 10% or yeah, well, we can lose a couple cash. Yeah. This dissolution's happening. I wish the plague wasn't still happening in my court though. That is kind of unfortunate. Victory through sickness, through diabolical destruction. All right, 3 months we can pop off on this guy. 2 months now. 1 month. We have 198. There's no way he says no to our demands. 215. I would rather not get involved. Press demands. War it is. Unfortunately, he moved his capital to where? Oh, he's all the way in the east. Fuck me. It's not great for our placement. I thought he was still right here, but for dissolution faction, do you need to capture his capital? I think it's capital captures. Our poor dude has got the consumption, but he's hopefully feeling better soon. Spare no expense. It's interesting because it's like mostly these Western vassals that went up against him. It'll be interesting in seeing if a bunch of other people start rebelling now. Like if they're pretenders and such. Because his brother, he's got a really strong brother. And he's got another strong brother over here. These two are decently strong. And then he also has rebels in the form of Armenian uprisers. So there are many people. One of your children died? Yep. She did die. He deserves to know his power. JMT, you are now a witch? Yes. Can we divorce our wife? We might have to divorce our wife soon. Seeing as we are in need of more. Maybe sons soon. Hopefully not. Hopefully JMT survives. There's the Sultan and his army. I think we'll be able to clap them pretty easily. I hope he comes and attacks us. Or at least tries to start some shit. We lost the consumption. Nice. Are we the best commander? If we were smart, we would go find a better commander. Looking for X. Nope. 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 Maybe. This guy is a maybe. We get arrange a marriage between our spy master. No. Yeah. Apparently everybody knows that I'm a witch. It's kind of annoying. It says it's gonna end poorly for us. I don't think that's true though. Maybe not. Maybe we have to just wait for the rest of our allies to show. Of course, now we're committed and all of our AI allies are like, what? Damn, look at that thick boy. It's a big boy. Okay. Did we just stack wipe their army or no? They're retreating somewhere. Unfortunately, we do have to go to their capital, don't we? But it's so far. I guess we could go down and up. Guess that's the nice thing about fighting these things. These dissolution camp that they have to come to your capital, and if your capital is like way far away, it makes it really hard. Dude, this boy is... JM is fighting for his life. Absolutely giant fighting for his life. Yeah, we're not gonna have ticking war score in our favor. Maybe we go... How long would that take? Up, around, down. Way too long, probably, to get to his capital. By then, they'll probably have way more forces, and they'll have sieged down a couple things for us. I mean, how bad is the ticking war score? It's bad, so we have to eventually go for their capital. Yes, we must pray for our poor son. Okay. How does it say when we'd be there by? 7 months. Yikes. Yikes-a-ronies, dude. Is he in the field? That's the real question. Okay, he is in the field, so that's where we'll probably find success, is if we beat him in the field. If we win these battles, which we should. Might have moved too quick for our allies to get here in time. Capture him. No. Where is he retreating to? Daughter's shy, that's fine. Or not our daughter. Where is he going? I don't really want to fight this guy, but I guess I'm fighting him. Great. I forgot how bad dissolution wars can be. Or at least frustrating. Not bad. Yeah, we lost this one. I shouldn't have forced that one. Alrighty. Do we have money? We do, kind of. Let's see if we can get some special mercenaries. Have them all raised up. We're gonna wait for them to come, our special mercenaries to show up, and then we'll lick our wounds a little bit, trying to reform our army. Yeah, this taking war score is doing no favors for us in that battle. Losing that battle was tough. Let's see if we can get another commander. Let's try again to try to get another commander. Nope. Just like one, this guy. It's better. I'm not sure where our allies are going, but they've abandoned us as usual. And somehow we won that battle. Guess we could just keep sieging shit down. I'm surprised that he hasn't had any other pretenders rise up. Because, like, maybe the AI is unable to rebel against him right now because he's fighting in another war. Like one of his brothers doesn't feel inclined to attack. Like, you don't feel like that should happen.